Well now, don't we love when OBS crashes the moment I try to load the game? What's more interesting as well is it did crash while I was setting this up, but I assumed it was just OBS doing its thing. It might still be OBS just doing its thing, because it had an update. And maybe I made the poor decision in updating, assuming that every other time it's crashed it's because I didn't update. We'll find out. Maybe I'll have to open an old version of OBS to make this thing function. I don't know, man. We'll see. I love crashes. They're just my favorite. This also, wait, no, this isn't how this looks. Why is it, this isn't how it looked when I set it up at all. Especially on vertical. What? It's got a new resolution. What's happened here? It's completely different to what I had it when I set this up. What? Hold on. I can make this work. I can adjust this. It just went off on one on me right here. Well, at least you get to witness what I'm up to. You can even see my mouse. My mouse isn't even on that window right now. Okay, fascinating. I'm learning a lot. Let me do this. And then, I guess, reset. And play. It still looks like that. Now it does. Oh. Oh, okay, I have to play like this. That makes more sense. We will find out later. Let me bring this back up then. Don't you love fighting OBS and Dolphin sometimes? Absolute favorite thing. Every time. Let's see. Is this audibly working? Let me freeze and check. Cool, we do. We do function. That's good. And I'm sure YouTube's shitting the bed right now trying to work out what's going on. That's fine. This is cell damage. It's a little bit inferred in the name, as much as it's admittedly maybe not the best ever name. Cell damage. But it's a cell-shaded cartoon car combat beat-em-up kind of game. Not even a beat-em-up. It's vehicular something or other. That is what we're playing today. It is the niche reference that very few people know, and certainly haven't played as much as I have. Played it so much as a kid, it has inspired a lot of what I make, partially how I'm designed like this. Come and see a little bit of the vibe, and maybe it'll suddenly make sense.
Cell damage. Will Violet finally learn of the disease that's slowly killing her? Will Cinder finally become house-trained?
Maybe not the best name.
We'll just drive around way too fast and blow up everything in sight like we do every week.
1555, buy our crap.
Cell damage. Tonight at 8.
That is cell damage. Let me check the audio. Yeah, you can kind of hear that. I might turn that up a bit. This is a very niche GameCube game that didn't do very well when it came out, nor is it very well reviewed. And I think it makes a lot of sense. This is also a game that got a remake that added some quality of life things that made a lot of people a lot happier about it, but not the hardcore fans like me, if they even exist, because it made it less chaotic and more normal, I guess you could say. This is a wonderful little mini masterpiece that when you don't know what's going on is a lot very fast. It does have some flaws. It is not a very well balanced game at all, and it just kind of goes at you, but it's also short. You need to play this game only 360 times, 360 matches to 100% everything. You don't have to 100% everything. It's relatively small. In fact, here's an excerpt of how the gameplay itself works. Oh, it's not even giving you an intro. This is the gameplay. You are in a car that has, admittedly, look at this, I would argue, incredible physics. I don't know what engine they were running with, but it's so slapstick, cartoony chaos, and that is the logic of this entire game. You know, the vehicles can squash and stretch. You know, any sort of like explosion has cartoon physics. You can be flattened, you can be frozen, someone can throw down a hole and then you fall into that hole. You can throw a hole. That's crazy in theory. Like, lots of stuff going on here. I would also argue it's like early days, you know, like how Overwatch and Team Fortress 2 and Marvel Rivals has like a big ensemble cast and they all have like personalities and voice lines? That's kind of this. It doesn't do everything. If this had emotes, like Fortnite dances, it would fit right in for modern gaming. Kind of ahead of its time, kind of rough around the edges. That's what this game is. It's short. So let me show you a little of the way through it. Also, even just the name of this company that made this game, partially an inspiration for me. I discovered the word through this company. It became my favorite word, and then completely separately, it reverse engineered into another name for me. Interesting, huh? Ow! Let me make a brief movement. We've got the natural, any VOD watchers, you'll know what I'm talking about. The classic YouTube Shorts audience. I don't plan to babysit today. Plan to play video games from my old times, back when I needed a babysitter, when I was young. YouTube, why are you laid out like this? Well, I can always go on the Be Right Back screen so you don't have to stare at my void face. Let's do that. Actually, now I'm gone, here's another excerpt for you. Is this better than a Be Right Back screen? It might be. YouTube, please. Ah, that's why.
Hope you learned your lesson. Oh, pretty!
Wow, you've been playing my...
Push it, baby!
I'll go with that.
Alrighty, there we go. You know what, maybe it is a benefit that I haven't actually yet set up the text-to-speech on our YouTube chat. Maybe I shouldn't do that. I've been considering it though. But the classic kids, you know. Anyway, let's dive into this game now, shall we? Assuming I can get all the rest of this working. I'm gonna keep gushing about this in loads of different ways. This is the kind of thing I can ramble about. A nice casual stream, but visually actually, not gonna be very casual. You're gonna see a lot of madness, a lot of mayhem. I've seen all sorts of other creators play this game before, and it's been frustrating because a lot of them are new at it, and it is a lot, and I get it. One of my first heartbreaks was watching the Game Grunts play this game and then them say this is terrible. They're kind of right, but boy oh boy is it my kind of thing. So, let's create a new, do it your thing. Let me just do that in case it shows something. I doubt it will, but you know, this is emulating. Oh, I wouldn't have said anything anyway, that's good. That's good. Now I know. Horrifying in theory. The woes of being a VTuber. Right. So, we got a nice mini little cast of 8 characters? 6? 6. And ironically, I think Violet's the worst one. I even now don't fully get the physics of her weapon. So we're gonna start with BT Bruno, as they call him. He does not have a thing to say. Okay. There are 3 different game modes. There's racing. Alright. There's capture the flag, and it's nice. The flags have legs. Interesting. There's smack attack. That's what this game's really about. It's just cartoon violence. Get the most hits and win. The racing's really not good because it doesn't make original racetracks. It's just the normal smack attack areas. And this is every level in the game. Look behind me. There ain't nothing to see, and I can't show me looking. It's a lovely sunny day outside. The beach is right behind me. I've just got a nice breeze. Also, hello, Squirrel Road, I didn't say earlier. This is all the levels there is. It's a short little game, and the way you even track your 100% is you need to play and win every level with every character. You can actually get a bonus level if you have the remake. Never played it before. I never played the remake. Oops. I'm gonna try my best to make this palatable to start, and then we'll ramp things up, okay?
Oh, that's so good.
I am the coolest.
I'm trying my best not to over-explain everything. But hey, a full-on cartoony cast, each with their own gimmicks and shticks. Very fun. And you can visibly see them in their car. There's great car design as well. Oh, this is me as well. So, the physics of the car is crazy. Imagine if I tried to mocap myself into this. I can't because I'm no longer... If I was in the center of the screen, you know, I would not at all track to the vehicle. If I could track myself, one day I would. You get items of all sorts of cartoon violence. Giant axe that gets bigger when you swing it. I love this stuff. But most importantly, that's how quickly you can kill someone in this game. These may be cartoon characters, but they do not have endurance. You can drive from one end to the other like Pac-Man, and this is one of the reasons this game was not adored, is because you can instant kill with most of the weapons. I'm dead. It doesn't take skill necessarily, and I can understand it, but also, it can't be cartoon violence if it doesn't go speedy. I love this stuff. It's one of the main things that they changed in the remake is everyone has HP, which, you know, as a game design thing makes sense to me. But I really like the instant kills. Also, if you go fast enough, your character literally swings out of the vehicle. He emotes. Look, he's emoting right now. It's literally what he's doing. I missed. I'm dead. If you don't know this game, I can understand how it's frustrating and a lot. I'm very much trying to hold myself back. I'm only going for the axe to make this watchable. I tell you, I had such a good time going through this as a kid. I didn't have a lot of GameCube games. I think I'm dead.
Such a baby.
But this was one of those ones. It's to the point, maybe it's a little gross. Also, let me show you a different gun. If it's not an axe, it's just full-on bullets. It takes a moment to kill. This one isn't insta-kill, but it doesn't take long. I'm dead. Man, maybe I get the argument now and trying to explain through it all. I got to the point where I played this game so much as a kid, I literally got a one-time, never came back, giant pink blister in the center of my thumb that made it hard to use the GameCube control stick anymore. It never came back. It was gross. I was addicted to this game for a time. Arguably, I still am if I'm still using it as a reference now. We're playing as like a construction worker guy, a big American with a big truck. I decided to invent, if I was to make up an OC in this universe, it's a slime guy. A skater boy slime guy. That's what I came up with. You can even see it in the texturing for my model.
Come back.
Hey, welcome back, Tactical Analysis. This is cell damage. Does it make sense? Does it... It's not too much yet, is it? Or is it, from what you've seen so far, faintly out of context? Too much, too fast, too wiggly, and too hard to follow. This is my childhood game. I could even argue maybe this is like one of my favorite games of all time, but like on a personal level. I wouldn't say it's the best of all time, but it's my personal favorite. Does that make sense? Anyway, we ran through this exclamation mark item block. This gives every character their own unique weapon, which is really cool. Very Mario Kart Double Dash, you know. A lot of this, I guess that's
Anyone remember Renegade Racing?
I don't know Renegade Racing. I don't know that one. I would definitely, if there's more vehicle violence to have, I could get into it. Because I never even got into that clown one. It just never came to me, really, you know? I would love to. This is exactly my shtick. Vehicle combat. My lore will probably be that Pseudo joins some sort of cartoon car combat tournament or racing. you know, but it's cartoon physics, cartoon logic. I just chopped a tank in half. One of the characters has a tank. But yes, the exclamation mark for Bruno is a giant hammer, which is arguably one of the worst ones. Most of the special weapons are insta-kill. Bruno's is not. He flattens a character, and then they do a backflip or a front flip, and then they're cured. Also, everyone can throw out their own individual pellets. Good fun trying to win a match only using your pellets. Because basically every piece of damage is your score. My score is in the top left. I'm aiming for 500, and a kill, you know, gets you stuff as well. But yeah, Bruno's is not great. I guess it's more of a mobility thing. Hello, Zing. Welcome. It's a lot. I mean, even I'm playing as like a so-and-so expert, you can die pretty quickly. But also you come back just as quickly in a nice little Acme crate. It's so charming, man. I really like this game. I don't think I could play it all day, but I could play it for 3 hours. By then, I've played every level. And then I'm like, where's the rest of it?
Since you love vehicular combat, you definitely love Rider Crossout or Mad Max.
Ooh, Mad Max? Isn't that a movie? What is the one I'm thinking of? The clown with the ice cream truck. That's what I've heard of.
Just as I love car-based combat.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I would love to make this a niche of mine to play more of. Vehicular combat. I assume they don't get cel-shaded and cartoony like this again. Like, this has so much style. I think it's visually more of a treat than it is gameplay-wise. I've just played it so much that I get the gameplay now-wise. But I honestly think I could get into this, for sure. I also believe every level basically is associated with a character. Or there's a I'll show it later. Oh, even the sheep here.
Don't talk back to me.
Cartoon sheep, you can chop in half with this axe if you want to. Everything in this world is somewhat interactive. You can break the fences. You can cause rocks to appear. It's just a big bounce of fun, you know? We played around a little bit with the train tracks, like the Pac-Man logic, but if you hit any of these targets, something usually happens. In this case, it's a rock slide. It will crush you or anyone down there. No one ever is down there, so maybe they could have worked on that. There was even a sequel to this game being concepted, but it never came out. Everyone got a bit of a redesign, and they were thinking there was going to be a gameplay logic that when you die, like your car explodes again, you would have to visibly run on your own 2 feet, because that is already what the characters here do in their animations. Like, if I kill this guy, you can see his tiny little body flying in the air. You see them? Like, there's the cow. And then I flattened him with a hammer as well. Oh, style points is crazy for this game. And it's such a shame that no one I know seems to have heard this game
or make use
or
of
is good at
PS3
it.
emulator, I would give Motorstorm, Pacific Rift to go to.
Okay.
Or unless you have a PS3 laying around.
I do not have a PS3 laying around. I have a PS5 that I could use, or I'll look into alternatives. So, Motorstorm Pacific Rim. Man, all of the movie rip-offs, or they're not even rip-offs, just all of the movies are what the car combat games are, huh? That's interesting. I like that. Yeah, while we're still in this area, I've got 50 smacks left, apparently. And then we're done. I'm in first place anyway. The only other thing to see with this map is that, yeah, if you hit this target, that shed explodes like a nuke. I mean, that was what that white explosion was. But otherwise, hopefully, that alone was palatable enough to see what was going on. There's more items that develop over time. This is a new save file, so we have, like, nothing. But hopefully that means that it all rolls out comfortably from here. And this is a game that's long gone now. The company itself, Pseudo Interactive, is long gone by now. And it's a shame, because I really liked the vision with this. And I still don't know how it was made. And there you go. When a game ends as well. Look at this. 360 frozen cam. You can really enjoy, like, so many particle effects. There's so much smoke. The little gunfire, the stars. It's I don't know how this was made. The car physics are incredible, and then everyone's animating all the time. It's a masterclass of whatever this engine is. And it's such a shame nothing else ever came back. But I will happily dig around to find more of this vibe. There was a PS5 game that came out that was car combat where the characters jumped out of it, I think. Yeah. What was that called? I can't remember now. But it had like a guy who was a postman who wore a cardboard box on his head. And I'm like, this is so on it. It was a little bit more modern. Wreckfest sounds familiar, but I don't think it was exactly that. All-Stars. PlayStation Battle Mix All-Stars or something. It had the word All-Stars in it. I remember that. It wasn't quite cartoon, but it was close. I played it on the free demo. It didn't do well again, and then it disappeared. I'm like, ugh. I strive, I crave this kind of gameplay, this kind of concept, this world. So I'm probably going to just make my own fanfiction version of this as my lore. It already shows in the skatery cel-shadedness that I already am. We've unlocked a few things. Wow, we got an axe, a chain gun.
I won!
I won! Actually, while we're talking about this, we are not. My brain talked about something and then didn't share it with the class. If I come out here, I can show you a little bit more of Bruno. Ever wanted to get the... Honestly, as well, I'm going to take this as my lore.
Without the lettuce, a man-sized serving, you won't forget us.
Haha!
I've always wanted to be an entertainer, ever since I was a kid, just like my hero, the king.
Okay, that's nice. Thank you for coming. We'll call you.
I can dance too if you want.
Oh, God, no. That's okay.
I love the
we've
way he
seen
just
enough.
cancels his
Thank you.
animation.
Oh, wait, I can do one more thing.
This looks just like a PS2 game.
Pound truck that can crush anything.
Why didn't you say so? You're hired.
Well, this is GameCube era, so PS2, GameCube are around the same time, I think. So, yeah, absolutely. Fully part of the point. I think we are in that era. But also, I think it's kind of timeless. It's just so cartoony, cel-shaded. It's like Wind Waker. It kind of passes the vibe. Do I get hired in from doing a stage performance and then a producer's like, hey, come join my racing tournament? Maybe. That might honestly be my lore. Work it out with a bit of time, you know? Anyway, let's move on from BT Bruno. I'd like to show off the other characters, but not Violet. Let's go for the unfortunately named character for a VTuber to be playing as. In fact, let me give you the intro to him first. This is how everyone joined the games.
Effective immediately. Your employment with us is terminated, Cinder. But... You're just, well, costing us too much in damages. Clean out your chaos pit and be out by 3.
Yeah. May I help you? Whoa, you're perfect. You're hired.
Do you think I can take any of that in my lore? It's weird. I always, for some reason, maybe it is like just cinematic camera work. I always thought the door at the beginning of this was on the floor. I don't know why. And it makes sense. The devil CEO. I just, like, it looks like the door's on the floor, right?
The
And then he
little
walks
devil
out normally.
reminds me of the devils from Manuel Samuel.
Ooh, I'm gonna make so many notes in this stream, I can already tell. What is Manuel Samuel? Wait. I feel like I've heard of that. Is it about a guy who you have to... Oh, no, wait. Manuel Samuel. That's not the creepy face game, is it? Like a guy who has to manually smile. But yeah, no. A little devil guy from hell joins the game.
I am totally old then.
I just don't remember Manuel Samuel. I might have had a different childhood. I swear, we're all old here. Yeah, my age is creeping up. I am a VTuber. But that's Cinder. Crazy devil little looking guy. Look at him. Everyone also gets their own custom vehicles. There's so much character to these guys, and there's only one more cutscene with the devil in it, which is such a shit. Like the Cinder. I'm like, oh, I could. There's so much to see. This world is so interesting. I would love to see more. Hold on. Wow, this one's not a child. You know what? Maybe that's an improvement for the YouTube side of things. let's play. So also, as you can assume, there is level progression. Now that we've done level 1 of the first pillar, we get the level 2 of the second of the pillar. Each of these columns is based on a new character. So we've got the main 6, and then there's an extra 4 that you might be able to unlock when you do all 3 of their levels. Can you imagine? So that's also like nice and themed. So this is the desert one. It's very Wile E. Coyote, very Acme, very Looney Tunes. God, I love this stuff. And the special character is the first guy that shows up here, who is Whack Angus. Just a crazy cow guy. You can read his voice, you listen to his voice lines. He's all about veganism, I think, and stuff like that. Just a powerful cow guy. You got what was it? 2 girls, 2 boys, 2 creatures, and then another animal as like bonus character.
Are you thinking of making
7.
a game suggestion channel, or is suggestions for stream adequate?
Suggestions for stream is probably the best place to suggest. Same for games. Yeah, I'd say it's one in the same. So we'll go with it. Hello, Joe Name. Nice to see you. This is our childhood game that inspires a lot of our branding accidentally. I loved all of these moving parts in a bubble, and they've all combined into who I am today. The reason I look like this, part of the reason I'm named Pseudo, it all comes from this game here. It's a crazy, cartoony, vehicular combat madhouse. And I'm doing my best to make it palatable, because it is a lot at once. It's hard to follow sometimes.
How many
Cinder.
hours you got in the game?
I was thinking about this earlier. At least 1,000 games. It takes 360 to 100% this game. I did it once, but I've played through it like once per character, once for one character doing it, dozens of times. So I've probably played 1,000 games of this, which is like 5,000 minutes. So whatever 5,000 minutes is in hours is how long it's been. So now we're getting new weaponries. We've got a buzzsaw that you throw. Them guns go pew-pee. They sure... Well, pew-pee is a weird sound effect for guns they say back-to-back.
No, they
But
go
they could.
pew-pew.
That makes more sense. Pew-pew makes a lot more sense. Oh my god, I'm getting destroyed with these buzzsaws. I think I'm also playing on default difficulty, which I was gonna raise, but if I'm struggling this badly, maybe I won't. We'll get to it. But yeah, man, pretty cool. I love it. The way the game moves is pretty funny. Yeah, and it's the kind of thing I really haven't seen before. I think I might be, no, maybe not. I thought I was, like, leaning to the left. I feel something. Something's going strange here. It's so charming. It's got such a visual. I never played Jet Set Radio, so this is the closest to that, like, super stylistic, cel-shaded look. This is my Jet Set Radio. Actually, ironically, I just bought Jet Set Radio physically. I don't have a Sega Dreamcast. I thought that was awesome music, I'm gonna be honest. So I gotta grab one of those, and maybe soon we'll play some Jet Set, because that also is very informed by what I'm doing. These guys are stuck. They're trying to do a secret. If you hit this, you get a magnet, and it brings you to a secret spot to get your special weapon. Wowie. Cinders is one of my favorites. It's a giant, is it actually a sink extractor? I'm dead. Whatever, it's like a vacuum. It's not a vacuum, actually. There is a vacuum in this game. It's like a shredder. That's the best way to put it. Unlike BT Bruno's. Wait, is BT Bruno like P.T. Palmer? Is that what he's meant to be like? The Greatest Showman guy? I've never realized that before. I don't know. Anyway, Cinders is insta-kill. And you can see it shreds up their thing. It accurately gets them. You can see that I'm dead again. I was going to show you the characters running around. I'm frozen. Love that. Man, it really is hard to explain this game. Even when I'm trying to slow it down, it goes, doesn't it? But it's just a great time. Get stuck in the tornadoes, throw things around, it can't kill you. I love this stuff, man. I'm trying my best to pace all these. I've got so many trivia facts. Does it show? Is it obvious that I'm like, and this, and this, and this? It's all just very nice and charming, you know? The music as well. Very odd. Very different. But I oftentimes, in fact, by sheer luck, we were playing it. Oh my god, they are really. I think I might have the difficulty up. I'm not used to them just disappearing off screen and shredding me like that. The intro, by sheer luck of this stream, had cell damage music. It's some of my favorite stuff. It just hits in a certain way, you know? I am definitely lagging to the left. Like, I felt I can... It's getting worse. What's happened?
Anyone want to hang out in the dumpster?
Alright. I'm gonna blame it on the controls now. Custom USB plugged into my PC controls. Yeah, it's making me... What is the word? It's not tracking to the left. I'm like, trailing?
Smack in the head.
Drifting. I'm drifting to the left. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm also screwing up this match. I think I've been too busy using the gun, which is not even insta-kill. I can totally understand where the need for HP came in, but it ruins every... It's one of those things where a lot of the weapons are one-hit kill, and that's kind of a problem.
I want to get you.
Or it's rate balancing, apart from the weapons that aren't insta-kill. But now that every weapon in the remake that we're not currently playing isn't insta-kill anymore, it means that like things like axes just don't feel the same. You slash at someone and they never get split in half. Can I? Okay. Hold on. So sorry. My controller is really having a moment. Can I, like, recalibrate it somehow? Yeah, calibrate. For the best results, please slowly move your input to all possible regions. Okay.
Input lag.
No, my controller, I can even see it while I'm doing this.
Scarf.
Yeah, slightly. It's just the tracking is, lingering. There we go. I can see it, like, in the tracking, like, have a moment. But, maybe I just have to live with it. We'll see. We'll do the best we can. Let me get rid of my control. Cursor. It's just drifting a lot to the left. So I've been having a bit of a moment. Did it actually fix it? Whoa! No, it definitely didn't.
You should go home now.
Well, you know what? Maybe that makes the game more balanced that way. If I'm struggling to play.
I've seen ways.
That game is the definition of chaos. Well, this one that I'm playing here, yeah. I think you're right. It's very, as well, because like we just opened the game and this is how it is for most people. It's very intimidating. Hello, nice to see you. We are currently playing, excuse me, my childhood game that inspires a lot of what I do, a lot of the backing behind my name, what I would probably like to be my lore or how the universe works, and why I'm designed the way I am. I am basically an OC of this game. I'll make some original spins on it all. I remember I wrote ages ago, like a full fanfic collection of like 30 new characters that would fit in this world, that I'll find a use for. It's the kind of thing of like, you know that, what's it called, rubber hose style of cartoon?
Oh, HHH. World building. Now you got me interested.
Well, let me tell you this guy then. You know that rubber hose style of cartoons, like very, Betty Boop, where it's black and white, long, lanky limbs, like old school Mickey Mouse. I wrote the concept of a character who has that, like, body. He's black and white, and then everything that's, like, in his near vicinity, like a meter around him, is all black and white as well. So if he was driving in this game, he'd be like he'd have a circle of black and white around him. And I wrote, like, he was, like, the classic, like, detective in his office that's, I think it was modern day. So he was, like, depressed in his office because he's no longer relevant as, like, an old 1930s cartoon. And then he gets, like, also added to this tournament or racing arc that I guess Pseudo can join. I can full-on just combine these two ideas, I just realized. And he would come with, like, the logic weapons of he has a hole, like a black circle in his desk that he can peel off his surfaces and throw anywhere. And then, like, you fall into the hole. and stuff like that. It was just like a quirky guy. I think I wrote it so that he can't speak. He only speaks in sound effects and minds. He's just a quirky, doofy guy. There is actually a character in this game that is black and white. I didn't even notice, to be honest. I don't know if you've been able to see him yet, or like if you could tell that guy's in black and white. It could be my color blindness coming into it. This drift is mad. Like, look at this. I am now hands off the controller. This is what I'm doing. I might unplug and replug in my controller in a moment. I can't believe it died mid-stream. This has never drifted on me before. But yeah, that's kind of the idea. I think Pseudo
is by that, unironically, the most powerful superpower in the actual existence.
I agree. Yeah, I love toony logic. I do like wish there were more toony YouTubers. But realizing that there is an outlet, there is some access to like toony artists. Once I realized it was possible, I was like, this is the good stuff. What am I playing on? Maybe not fully a GameCube, but the GameCube experience. You know what I mean? I think this game did come out actually on PlayStation 2. Now that it's mentioned, it came out on a lot of platforms.
Did you just wet yourself? Who would that be?
There we go. Kind of getting there. Almost done, and then I can finally fix my tracking. Give me an insta-kill axe, please. I didn't mean it like that. That was not quite what I was implying. Oh, also, I've almost lost. I'm like only 15 ahead. Come on, give me that photo finish. I've got the worst weapon in the game. This is not the worst weapon. But it's not far off. These buzzsaws aren't going to help me at all. Maybe I just start shooting them with my pellets. It's one per. But if he's stuck here, I can maybe just cheese it. I will, oops. Okay, maybe not. Oh, I'll do it with the, yes, let me do it with the shredder. I gotta get it here. And I'm gonna get it on the final guy. Oh, it's Bruno. There you go. It's thematic. We thematically destroyed our past selves to make this happen. Should I run and grab another controller? I might do that. Would that work? Let me plug in. I've got another controller right here. Maybe I can do that. If I just... Oh, sorry, the game's having a surprise now that I unplugged something. Once again, dealing with my USBs everywhere. But we'll do the best that we can. Please connect, controller. I know it's physically possible for you. There you go. And then let me configure. Meanwhile, let's stick to 360 mode for everything else. Isn't that lovely? Maybe this game as well is part of the reason, oh yes, it worked, that I am so chaotic and fast-paced and all the time. Because this game goes at a fast pace sometimes, you know? Oh. It recognized some of the motions, but not all of them. Why is that? Oh, I need a... There you go. I need to recalibrate everything. I can do that. That's Y. That's Z. That's the start button. Up. Oh, I've done it wrong. Up, down. Left,
hey you!
right.
Don't forget to use your Twitch Prime!
That's a good point. If anyone has Amazon Prime, I believe you get one free subscription a month on any streamer. If you're not using yours, consider using it on me. Or don't. No worries. Welcome back, Crexite.
Pseudo 91 corrupted.
Aha. Wait, really? Am I broken? I was looking away, if that's what you're seeing. My apologies. D-pad is that. Oops. That, and that. There we go. Just recalibrating controllers. Isn't that fascinating to see? There we go. New controller works. We're in a good place. Hell yeah.
I won!
I won!
What game is this?
So, this is Cell Damage. This is the game that inspired,
and
accidentally, a lot of what I do. Allow me to show you. Actually, if this is your first impression, I'm so sorry. We're now going to join and play as as she's named, Dominique Trix. Kind of archetype of a character. I'm not sure we see so much anymore. She has an intro movie. Hey, it's important lore to learn. It's the early 2000s.
Okay then, Friday it is. Parliament building. Oops, gotta go, darling. I'm getting beeped. Hello? Oh, stop worrying. The meeting with the network went great. Actually, he's right here. No, he can't talk right now. You're not done yet. Back to polishing my boots. You missed a spot.
Yes, ma'am.
That's the producer,
I've got
by the
new
way.
cell damage contract right here. You're welcome.
I didn't know GameCube was allowed to have physics like that, other than Luigi's nose, but there you go. So, this is, correct side, I'll give the introduction to you. This is Cell Damage. It's a cartoon car combat.
I can see where you're looking
violent
soon.
weapons. Yes, absolutely. It's part of the inspiration. Even the company that made this is called Pseudo Interactive. Not at all the reason I named
It's not
myself
her face.
Pseudo.
When is the next Just Chatting stream? Pseudo 91BIGBIAIN.
I need to change the
You
name of that
can't blame
emote.
him, though.
Pseudo just ended up being my favorite word from this game, accidentally, and then I named myself Pseudo, and then I realized that the original reason it became my favorite name is because it was already named to something else. A whole thing. The aim of the game is smack attacks. You gotta cause the most violence and get points for it, basically. The next Just Chatting stream? Good point, good question. Probably tomorrow, in an essence. We will be very casual. I've got stories to tell. I'll tell them tomorrow. I certainly won't be as distracted as this Mesa Madness.
Alcohol.
I'm a big boy now.
I'm a big boy now. That guy's actually my favorite character. I'll tell you all the facts about him when we get to him.
I am the queen of
Keep your ears peeled. You might hear some interesting voice lines from Dominique Trix. In case you were, you might hear some misinterpretations, but I totally think it's probably intentional.
Gonna have to come up with questions then.
Yeah, feel free to. I've got a long list of like stories to tell.
Some.
But I appreciate it. Honestly, the Q&A session we had last time was really good. Great conversation starters in a lot of places. I've actually been really enjoying as well editing a lot of the Just Chatting stories we had. But my god, they take like 10 times the effort to edit. Like, they take so much time. It's worth it. They're all scheduled in. Well, they're not. I've done like 5 out of 30. But it's something. So, Dominique gets crossbow dynamite. One shot on a car, kills it 5 seconds later. He's dead now. You could keep shooting on the same guy and get more points, or you can just leave him alone and wait for the explosion, assuming some other horrific cartoon violence doesn't hit them first. There you go. That's the kind of trick I've never seen anyone else do. You can break and turn very
Can't
quickly.
wait to talk about extra cheeseburgers with extra
Now you
gherkins.
must know.
Oh, it's in the list of things to discuss. Don't worry, or to edit for sure. Yeah. This is, I think, the smallest map, so it's quite tricky to work with. But also, I guess that's kind of what you're after. You just want to be constantly in front of people, don't you? I guess something this game could do with adding is some sort of dodge system. Actually, I think it does. I feel like you can flip in directions in the remake. Because, like, otherwise, I've never really even considered trying to dodge the buzz saws. It's hard. It takes effort to know how to control this thing. It is slippy, I think, to say the least, these controls. If you can tell by the way, like, the whole car, I don't know, something about it is very special. But man, I love this stuff. It's all good. Oh, shoot. How long have I been there? YouTube Vertical's been on Be Right Back screen. I don't know when exactly I did that. They've lost everything. No wonder the only comments I was getting was spam. I fixed it now.
Why does the car bend?
So the car bends just because that's animation logic. It's just like, hey, everything squashes and stretches. It's so cartoony that
Why
even
not?
metal can do it. Yeah, exactly. It's also like, why are the cars doing backflips? Why does everyone explode, even if they're just, like, hit by a blunt object? It's just, like, the rule of cool. I can't believe this was possible on early GameCube. Like, I'd love a remake or a visual equivalent to this. The physics are already there. There's nothing more to improve. I might be dead. Yep, I blew myself up with that one. It's really cool. And it's funny because I really don't see the discourse around it. So I'm glad I'm able to put some sort of pellet of info into it. Even then, though, I'm still not playing as great as I would like to. When I watch this back in editing, I'm going to be like, oh, I've just become like everyone else that plays self-damage online. Playing like it's... Well, I'm not quite playing like it's my first time, but you know what I mean. You play this game for 1,000 matches, and then you never see it represented when you rewatch someone else play it online. The mildest of ropes. I'm dead. That was a little unfair. But the unfairness is kind of part of it. If everything's unfair, then everything's
Is the goal to kill everyone else or just cause chaos?
These manacles are
Brexit.
just your size.
The goal is to somewhat cause chaos. So in the top left, it says 247 out of 500. You get points for every bit of damage you do, every bit of violence. I'm frozen? Why am I frozen? There we go. So you need to do it until you get 500 points, and the first of 500 wins, essentially. So it is cause chaos. Maybe 500 is too much. Maybe in the remake they made it 300. I could see that. I don't know. It's interesting. It's as well, I was not at all a critical game designer when I was 8 playing this game. So it's interesting looking at it now and be like, these are the things they could have changed. Here's what I would add. I
Even
want
against
Fortnite
yourself.
dances, you know? No, not against yourself. I would assume you don't get points for that. You know, I've never checked. We'll see. Yeah, anything else? I'm trying to think of anything else like there is to really explain. Not really. Like the rest of it kind of is self-explanatory.
Let me show you how lawnmower works.
The weapon is in the top right, and you can see how much like charge it has. I guess like there's 2. There you go. It's gone now. All the heads around the borders of the screen is like a GPS of where everyone else is, so you can find everyone. Not that you necessarily need to, it's kind of a crushed UI, but, you know, it
You're taking
works.
quite the spanking.
You turn around and you'll see someone, surely. The maps aren't huge, kind of. I think this is just the smallest one, by a long
Are
shot.
there any modes or special modifiers?
There's 3 different game modes. Smack Attack is kind of the main one. It's what the whole game map is built off of. You then got Racing, which is just a couple of gates in this area. It's not a good racetrack. And then you got Capture the Flag, which is nice and fun. You got to get 5 flags, I think. Why did I do that to myself? I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. That's right. I'm one of those. What a way to get away from everyone, I guess. Capture the Flag is good, yeah. There's 5 flags, and they physically run away from everybody. It's just a fun little NPC. But I think the game design is built for Smack Attack. I think this is like very much a small indie project, I think. It feels very quaint and humble, but very well made for what it is. The physics engine always blows me away. Goodbye. I like how the weapon still sticks out though. I love as well actually the logic. Look, everyone's car has a hand that comes out of the hood. I will at some point permission Pseudo to have his own car, like a Pseudo
Looks
car.
a bit like a licensed games,
Pseudomobile. It does, doesn't it? It is
which makes
EA
sense
games.
for the era.
Yeah, it is that kind of vibe, for sure. If they made a TV show, I would fall in love. Anything of this world, if I could consume more, I would. You gotta dig through the concept art of the sequel or something. That's about the best it gets. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I just love every vehicle is crazy, personal. I'm gonna make a Pseudomobile at some point. And I even came up with a concept already, if you want to hear the spoilers of the branding. Which is, I think I would have a, what are they called? The ones in, fairs and carnivals. Bumper cars. I would have a bumper car, but the whole, like, border, the whole rim in the center would be like a glass tubing where you can see like slime as like the fuel. So it's gonna be slime powered, and then it's a bumper car with glass around the border. So it's like I am literally a glass cannon. I crave bumping into people, but I'm very fragile. I'm very shatterable. A useless vehicle that doesn't seem like it makes a lot of sense. And then, you know, a nice bumper car. You get like a nice little, like light, like one of those angle fish dangling at the back. It's like a nice little light source. And it all comes together. Like how Dominique here has like
That
a very
sound
nice...
DMM.
That sound? What sound did you hear? Was it just like... I don't know. There were a lot of sounds right there. Which one did you like? Was it the bombs dropping? The sound of winning? Who knows? But yeah, it's really interesting. Like, Dominique has like a 1970s
My
kind of
spelling is so
sleazy
bad.
car. That's alright. The nerd has like that boat car thing. It's really interesting. Loads of vehicles to go. There's only 10 characters. Ivan. Just realized she's Russian as well, huh? Interesting.
I meant that sounds good.
Oh, gotcha. I've never seen good spelt with 2 M's before, but I get you now. Why am I frozen? Is this Warudo now? I need to open... I'll put that on the side so I can see if that's what's frozen. Always something, eh? Right. Let's move on to Foulmouth. Oh, now this is interesting. You can probably guess what his pun is. He is a character who likes to swear, of all things. We don't hear it too much, but he does. He is the black and white character that I referenced earlier. I can't tell because he just it fits. But he's obviously Foul, who's a mafia boss. If I show you his intro, I'll see if you don't notice something about him.
Cursing like a sailor. I like it. Is he silent? No.
Whatever you want.
Same goes
Take
before.
it, money, jewelry.
I don't want that. You're gonna put me on the show, see? You're gonna make me a star, if you know what's good for you, huh?
Oh, not you again. You're already on the show, you moron. Oh, actors.
That is, I believe, the voice of Mario playing Foulmouth. That's Charles Martinet. He's a great voice actor. You can't tell when he's Paarthurnax in Skyrim, the dragon, and you can't tell when he's Foulmouth either. Genuinely, they've got the voice of Mario in this game. This is a big name game. I love this thing. So yes, he is the most brutal of the characters in theory. He is a mafia boss. He just does things his own way. He's also stupid. He doesn't know he's already hired onto the show. Some of his voice lines he will swear, but with it being a cartoon,
You check the credits.
it's all censored. I haven't. Oh, hey, here's some concept art. So that's Violet. It's the one I've skipped, my least favorite. We'll play her last. But you can see how it all comes together. I'm pretty sure we'll see... Oh, spoilers. Here's some other
Why I
characters you
alter
don't see it.
our character, the way he poses as a boxer.
He's very much that. He, I guess, is the 1940s vibe. Forget 1930s with me. Oh, I didn't notice that before. That's some interesting concept art. It is a bit of a shame there are only 2 female characters in the whole 10-character roster, and they're both kind of the same archetype. It would be interesting to see if they ever did other things. Did we skip the voices already, or are the voices last? The voices might be last in this. We will see. But it's a very interesting little project. And hey, if I'm doing the credits now, it means I get to not do it at the ending. I skip it. Oh my god, he has a knife. I really haven't paid attention to these
Of
credits.
course, because one of them had to be a dominatrix.
And the other one is a similar vibe. There you go. Oh, it just says who they are. So Charles Martinet, 100% one of the voice actors. There's only 7 voice actors and 10 characters.
I saw that pause, Sue. Oh, he is here.
There you go. It's definitely... Oh, yeah, it is definitely him. But maybe he plays multiple characters. I wonder if, they have one... I didn't check the names again. I should go all the way through it again. I wonder if Violet and Dominatrix are the same voice actor. They could be. Anyway, let's play a little bit of Foulmouth. Fuck! My engine doesn't work. And just in time, we'll move on to the next column. Time for a new character who you saw in the concept art, maybe.
Keep on trucking.
Never mind. Where is he? Dominique smacking your ass at us. That's how it happens.
I'm such a pretty boy.
There he is. T-Rex. We will... Actually, we'll never get to play as him. So, oh well, right? I don't think we do. We have to beat everything? I can't remember. We'll talk about him maybe towards the end. I'll have a double check on that. But yes, so Foulmouth has a whole collection of cash in the boot of his car, and also his special weapon is a Tommy gun. It is kind of like the chain gun, to be honest. It's not quite insta-kill, but it's faster than the other one. It sprays indiscriminately, but weapons generally do lock in a little bit when something's in front. All right, goodbye. Welcome to the jungle. It's got some new items. It gets a little crazy. And also now we have more environmental damage, so the crocodiles in the lakes here can bite and kill you if you stick around too long. And by that I mean a quarter of a second. It's pretty instant, depending on where they're positioned against you. What's he throwing? I assume he's throwing wads of cash. I always assumed it was brick. But surely, I assume that would be brick. Oh, wow. I lived a second longer than I thought it would. Also, though, since the crocodiles can kill you, you can somewhat kill them too.
Lurkers.
I made the wrong
Press 1 in chat.
Any lurkers in chat, feel free to press 1. It helps with Twitch viewership because that's how it works these days. Ugh. Oh no, don't worry. I will not address you one way or another. Gotta work out what my favorite... Oops, I'm probably dead. What my favorite song out of all of this is. This is nice. It's one of the more like just classic like background beats though. It's not much of a melody, you know? We'll see. We'll keep an ear out. I can just always see when playing games like this, like how a modern take of it would be. Like everyone says a voice line when they kill you. You hear a voice line being like, you know, basically goading you about it. So it's so interesting to be like, what other characters would they invent and what voice lines would they say? What would a skater slime guy say after killing you? You know? And that's why you should always drink water. Make me sound a bit nerdy. I need to be more skatery, right? Less nerd. We've already got a nerd in this game. Who knows? Gosh, it's really going at me. I am gonna check the difficulty after this. As a kid, I always played on default difficulty, which is just like medium. I'd argue it was easy. Like it was really easy to play. Too hard for the average person, but I always thought it was a little... I just steamrolled everyone. And at 8 years old, I was more than happy to play this game 1,000 times and steamroll everyone. You know what I mean? I was never the type of gamer to revel in hard difficulty. I'll do it for the first time... Damn. I'll do it for the first time soon. For like Elden Ring. But generally, I've been fine just trouncing everyone. But never playing easy. I always play medium. I guess that's my way of doing things.
Yeah, we got that from last time, XD.
That's right.
Oh, the sound effect work as well, just like scratches my brain in a certain way, you know? Oops. Ah, whoa, it is my Warudo that freezes. I think maybe my PC is just having a moment. My CPU's at 15%. I think my GPU's having issues. I can't afford an upgrade now. So this is like
very good.
The axe is good. It's an insta-kill. There's a lot of insta-kill weapons. you know? I've died by a lot of different weapons all the time. You just need to get used to the fact you will die. Don't worry about it. That doesn't mean that you're bad. Everyone's dying constantly. That's just kind of the logic. Punching fists are very good for, like, points, I feel like. You get a lot of different punches in there. I really wanted to use the spears. The spears are fun. Spears are, again, kind of insta-kill. Strings someone up first, and then they explode later. Good fun. There it is. It's gone. Not crazy on the bomb drops, I'm gonna be honest. I get points from them sometimes, but yeah, it just...
I got to go now, but I'll see you in tomorrow's stream.
Absolutely. Have a good one, whatever you're up to. Yeah, we will be playing... We'll be in a whole different vehicle. It'll be a little bit more realistic and a little bit larger on screen than this one. Any guesses what that could be? But yes, have a good one wherever you're off to. And we'll be here again tomorrow. Anything you miss anyway, we'll just put on clips. I don't know how I am going to clip this game. Not sure if I will. Yeah, the bombs are kind of weak. That is the thing. This is not a balanced game, you know? If you only got... You could play with only the bad weapons, and that's a problem. I kind of feel like they need to make it more chaotic. I want every weapon to be insta-kill, rather than none of the weapons are insta-kill, like the remake actually does it. So, I say remake. There is cell damage, and there's cell damage overdrive, as I understand. And maybe cell damage overdrive HD? I think that's the case. That's like an actual upgrade years later. And the overdrive introduces a HP bar for every character, making most of the weapons less impactful, but easier for a generic audience base. And considering this game flopped with views, you know, game players, maybe going for the casual audience is the right move. But as a hardcore fan, I was here year one. Can't guarantee day one. I don't know where I was when I was 8 on the day. But I don't know if I was 8, to be honest. I was playing when I was 8, I'll tell you that much, at least. I love the old school stuff. Bye to you too. Have a good one. Yeah. And it's a shame, because I know I can only ever play the original and really have a good time. But also, I mean, with the ability of emulator, right, you can upgrade the graphics. Like, there's actually a lot more anti-aliasing usually in this. That was. I don't remember that. So actually, the quality, I think the quality looks good. And generally, it's a nice, timeless aesthetic, I think. As much as it does look like a PS2 game. But I love, like, the borders on, like, all the characters and all that good stuff. Wow, I didn't even know I was at the end of that. Okay, sweet. Fantastic. Look at that. Massive explosion. I can always gush about these things. There's even Violet above the words foul mouth at the top. She is just flying midair. I guess if I could, if I ever made a game, maybe this would be the kind of game I'd want to make. I'd make a spiritual successor to this, which won't do well because this genre doesn't do well. Like, what is the most popular vehicular combat game? It's probably the ice cream clown one, right? Completely different vibes. When PlayStation made their All-Stars game, also a bit of a flop. Such a shame, man, because I adore this. Such a niche. So I'm living vicariously through the name of this. You know, I'm bringing it over in its own little way.
I won!
Didn't even get to hear him swear. Oh well, it's just a censor. It probably only does that a couple
Pretty sure
times.
there's a SpongeBob game similar to this.
Oh, and it's combat. I've seen a few SpongeBob racing games. I better find out the name of that one too. Honestly, I will have like a whole crash. Thank you. I'll have a whole marathon going through these games. Genuinely, they'll be fun. Vehicular combat marathon. That'd be really nice. What can I do to make? Oh, I've got a window page open. In fact, let me close iTunes. We can sit in silence if I need to go on. Be right back, right? I can't make that any less. Anything else to make it easier on anyone? No, that's got to do. Oh well, let's move on. Oh, Warudo's loading something. It's connecting. Why does it forget me?
There was yellow text. Hopefully Nintendo didn't see it.
Yeah, that's very true. Well, hey, this game's hard to access these days. They haven't remade this game, I don't think, on, like, Switch Online. So, at what point are we just archiving inaccessible games, huh? Without physical hardware. Anyway, let's go to the final character. Oh, never mind, we had final as well. Fleming! He is my favorite character. Totally because he wasn't relatable to me as a young one. He as well has a notable voice actor. And maybe a little bit more obvious this time. Let me show you his intro. Again as well. Kind of an element of his time. No, it just plays around with it. Kinda. You'll see.
Oh, Fleming, you're such a stud.
Never mind.
So smart.
I forgot this is how this goes.
I know. Dude, wake up! You're gonna miss Zogar! What are you talking about?
You know, Zolgar, king of the Metrons? You're having one of those stupid dreams again, Fleming. Meanwhile, Zolgar's signing Metron headbands in Hall B. Come on!
Coming.
Incredible.
Is this a game for kids?
It is! I was a kid when I played this. I mean, it's just cartoon logic. I assume Bugs Bunny did that once or twice, right? That as well, though. That's the voice of Charles Martinet right there. That is outright just Luigi. Listen to it again, man. Luigi's in a hot tub with these two.
Oh, Fleming, you're such a stud.
And so smart.
I know.
Dude, wake up!
And then it's just like a Harry Potter and Ron Weasley vibe. What are you talking about?
Zolgar, king of the Metrons? You're having one of those stupid dreams again, Fleming.
Also, Comic-Con
Meanwhile,
mentioned.
Zolgar's signing Metron headbands in Hall B. Come on!
I didn't understand what this scene was as a kid. But he's just a nerd at Comic-Con, at a comic convention. Referenced in whatever year this game came out. Crazy! I love this. It's a shame those are the only two female characters in this game, and they're both kind of just that. But
I feel like this is an older Luigi, though.
it is definitely an older, lankier, nerdier Luigi, yes. It's certainly a gift, this game. So, let's play a little bit of him. He as well is my favorite for his special weapon, which ironically isn't actually insta-kill. I'm surprised I like it, but I do. Allow me to show you.
It's all in the wrist.
It's all in the wrist.
Man sign.
I'm dominating.
Pow mouth.
I get more money now.
Hello, subject. Welcome. We are playing Cell Damage, a niche game that inspires a lot of what makes me who I am. Did you see that? So, as our little Luigi spiritual successor, he's got a whole boat car thing. Can't actually drive on the water. There's piranhas in there. You'll die if you stay in there too long. In classic logic. Thank you for the konnichiwa wa wa. I'm not sure. I heard it slightly, but hopefully everyone else heard it better. I, again, need to check my levels with a bit of time. Oh no, you were locked in a room with rats? I'm so sorry, Faris. I haven't heard that happening to someone in a good year or two. So, Fleming's special weapon, once I remember where his thing even is, here we go, is like a flamethrower, a flame gun.
I'm on a rampage.
It bounces off of every surface, alright, and if you hit someone with enough shots, they burn on fire and like slowly melt into ash. Interesting. Again, don't know how they did the animation and the physics in this game, but they did. And damn, one day I'll show you, but not yet. There we go. Again, I would love to mocap myself into this game. There he goes, burns away, and then he's gone. But now you can see how much the vehicles move, especially when I'm doing like, 360 bomb drops, like exploding as well. I could not track myself in this, hence why we are 2D today. Me when it's summer. Yeah, man, it's just it's the British experience the moment it hits July. Did the star throwing work? Oh yeah! Whoa! Is that what he's throwing? Is he that nerdy? He's taken like shurikens? That's interesting. Maybe. Maybe that's what I'm seeing. I can't quite see it at an angle, and I can't move the camera. The right stick does not move the camera. I mean, the right stick is the C stick on the GameCube controller. That thing was not meant to be touched very much. So it's interesting to see how the physics... I don't know how they made the camera of this whole thing.
No, I would intro it Pseudo.
Oh, did you? Oh, I see. No. It didn't work. I need to change that. Because I'm currently 2D, I'm on like a completely different scene that doesn't have that coded in. I forgot that's how that would work. My apologies. I'll work it out in a bit. Is this Mr. Bean for the PS2? You know, that would be... I would love to see Mr. Bean in this game. There is no British character in this. Just very loud, nerdy Americans. And a Russian dominatrix. And a cow. And a Romanian vampire. I guess it's quite multicultural, but there is not a British guy. So if we ever need a Mr. Bean, it could totally work. It would be lovely if it was. Well, hey, if they ever do make a spiritual successor, I'm still gunning for a slime guy, and a skater guy. Make it 2 different characters. That's probably what this game would actually do. 2 different archetypes, you know? The cool teenager, and then just like blob creature. All right, let me just miss every item. Love that for me. This is... Hello, Tim Jim. Nice to see you. This is cell damage. Not the best name, I'll be honest, but I love the word cell, and you do a lot of damage. It's cell-shaded damage. This is a very niche GameCube game, and PS2. A lot of things there. Very chaotic, very fun. Cartoon car combat. Everything's yeah. That's how a lot of people feel about this game. They sleep right through it. And it's a shame. So that's why I decided to come in here. I played like 1,000 matches as a kid, probably. Grew a giant blister on my thumb. Gross times. But God, was it worth it. And I love this stuff so much. It just seeps into every reference that I make creatively. I am designed as a cell-shaded VTuber character because of this game and my adoration for its just style and an affinity for cutting me in half as well, apparently. But yes, that's why I'm cell-shaded. The skateriness is more because I like Jet Set Radio. Never played it though. I just recently bought it physically. I just need to get a Sega Dreamcast. I was always a Nintendo boy.
What would be your special weapon?
What would be my special weapon? That's a good question. I've never considered. Oh my God, I'm terrible at making cell damage fanfic. Probably something bubble related, like slime. Melting, frozen, no. Maybe like acid. Like, yeah. That's a good question. I don't know what would even work. And you gotta make it work with like, what does it physically do to a vehicle? Most of the ones we saw as well weren't insta-kill. Takes a bit more time. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Still can't believe Mr. Bean is secretly Elvis. Interesting. That's an interesting theory to pick up. There is already an Elvis impersonator, technically, in this game. The guy with the yellow truck. He likes to be Elvis for some reason. He's not very good. And then he's hired for his violent truck instead. The lore of this game is wild sometimes. I tell you what. I really like the harpoon. It's clearly better. It's gone. As is my Warudo. Come on, Model. You can keep up. I'm not even moving that much. I don't know how it planned to handle all 6 of my body trackers. Since we
mentioned bubbles, maybe a machine that makes bubbles which automatically lift you high to the sky. And you die.
I could see that. The only downside is there's not a lot of vertical violence, right? Nothing really floats or fly. That's not true, actually. You can fly in this game. If they made it so you could, like, get more vertical, I think that would really work. Ironically as well, actually, it'd be really nice in a future upgrade that's not going to happen, but in theory, if there was, like, water levels, you know? Like Fleming here can technically drive on water. It'd be nice if they did, like, the I don't know, like Sonic All-Stars racing style of you can fly, you can swim, you can drive, and you can run, you know? Massively over-ambitious. I'm not a game designer, and these game designers are not making this game anymore, but in theory, it'll come together, you know? Hello, new folk coming in from YouTube. This is Cell Damage, a very niche little game from the early 2000s. Crazy, cool, stylistic, cartoon combat violence. And it informs a lot of why I even look like this. It's cel-shaded goodness. And you could argue it's my lore. I'll just take it, why not? If I could animate lore, it would be that I've joined some sort of car combat tournament or race. I want to get my own vehicle. I am an OC of this game, as far as I'm concerned. I'll make some original stories and ideas, but until then, this is a great placeholder. And I know how to play it. Did this game have a secret character, or it was like Luigi or Bowser or something? If it did, I certainly never heard of it. That might be Punch-Out. Punch-Out secretly has Donkey Kong in it. This game does have the voice of
First time
Luigi.
seeing a Twitch ad, lol.
Oh, hey, congrats, Joe Name. Actually, you can't hear me, but I'll mention that in 3 minutes. So basically, derby on drugs. Oh yeah, cartoon, crazy violence. Yes. If anyone's aware of like vehicle combat games, please like let me know, because this is the only one I know or play. Like I know there's the clown ice cream one, and there was like a PlayStation All-Stars game. But otherwise, I only know this game. I want to play more in this genre. This is my only reference, and it's like the nichest reference. I love it. Love the cartoon characters. Love that they come with voice lines from a 2004 game, which is ahead of its time, but, you know. Twisted Metal, that's the name of it. I mean, thinking of it for ages. I know the aesthetic. It's also though, like, it's one of those things where I will definitely get into Twisted Metal. Like I remember seeing a guy who's like standing upright and he's inside a giant tire. Fascinating. I love that. But it's also, I say that, I just described that. I'm about to say it's realistic. Compared to this, any game's realistic. I will play all of those at some point once I discover all the ones that exist. Oh, look at us swerve. We are playing as practically Luigi. Get out me car! Broom broom? I'm in me mum's car. Ah, I see it. I see what you're saying now. I'm in me mum's car. Broom broom. We love that. Right. That is... Oh no. We got one more character unlocked that we can talk about. That is Violet. Arguably my least favorite. Her special weapon doesn't make sense to me. Didn't as a kid. We'll see if I can do it now. Let me introduce you to her. Maybe a bit better than Dominatrix, I'll tell you that much.
We're doing your interview. Didn't you get the memo?
Flip off or die, Chucklehead.
Violet, what do you like most about starring in Cell Damage?
I'll show you.
Well now. Yes. So, it's interesting. Really interesting character, you know, violent, unhinged madness. It's strange because she's goth, but so is kind of Dominatrix. They're two different versions of gothic. And that's a shame. They're just kind of a similar archetype and both sexualized. Man, you know, a remake can do more, can do better, be interesting. Give me a female creature like Cinder over here.
I found the game.
You found the game? Which one? This game? Twisted Metal? What one were we talking about earlier? Unlock Bowser. We can unlock 4 characters. One of them is a dinosaur.
SpongeBob's Boating Bash.
Ah, okay. I will make note of SpongeBob's Boating Bash. I honestly actually really like the idea of marathoning vehicle combat games after this in some form, like next month maybe. I will pencil that all in, organize it, get them all ready to play. Might have a Sega Dreamcast by then, and then I can really roll over to them all. Hello, Cherry. Nice to see you. Welcome to Cell Damage. Cartoon violence, is that what you crave? Because I can certainly give it to you. That sounds like a threat. I meant, like, the gameplay would be cool. I swear.
10:33.
What does that mean?
I got class, see?
I got class, see? I didn't hear that, Fleming, but alright.
He's so sexy.
Okay, Cinder.
Watch and learn, people.
So T-Rex is like an overconfident actor. That's his thing. But now we get to play the girl in a tank. She just likes violence. There's Foulmouth, finally swearing at us all. Yeah, it's a good time. This level is all about fire and lava, if you can't tell from the visuals. If you touch the fire, you will start burning like Fleming's final weapon. Like it slowly carries over your vehicle until you turn to ash, essentially. Good fun times. This is probably the level I think about the least, ironically. It's nice, though. Just its own little bubble. It's interesting. I'm surprised you didn't know about the Bowser Easter egg. Surely not. Surely not. It might be a... I just don't believe it. But if it is, it might be in the remake, like past the original game. I know I'm going to Google it and see nothing. I'm certain. I'm going to be pissed off if I didn't know something about this game. Why would Bowser be in this? What would he say? Everyone speaks in this game. He goes, rah, 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 rah. Surely not. He's not in any concept art. He wasn't mentioned in the sequel. None of this could be true. I can't be baited this easily. Surely not. Here's my... Oh, I'm dead. All right, there goes the pole.
Great times when children characters could swear XD.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Swearing humor's funny in kids media. It'd be great if we could do it more. Hey, someone just needs to be bold enough and do it, you know? I don't know where Violet gets all the skulls to throw around that she does, but she can. She has them. There you go. Oh, and there I go.
It comes to me naturally.
It comes to me naturally. I love the whole weapon. It's my favorite. I think it's the most memorable weapon because it is literally just a black circle that a hand from your vehicle rolls out and appears with. And that's it. And then suddenly it can throw physics. Oh, I'm in danger. It's so interesting. Now, here's what ruins Violet for me. She has fireworks. That's her special weapon. It is long range only. Like, if you're directly in front of someone, like with an axe, and you fire, it won't hit them. But also, even in the distance, it doesn't, like, lock onto them or anything. You've got to, like, pay attention to when it locks on to someone randomly in the distance that you probably can't even see, and then you fire. But everyone moves so quickly. I can't find it usable at all, you know? It's just one of those things. It was an Easter egg and it's on the GameCube. Well, we're technically playing the GameCube version. How does it work then? How does that Easter egg roll out? Because if you're talking about like a cheat code, that's, I don't think even in this game. It's in the Overdrive HD version. No, wait. Do I need to go somewhere for that? Maybe not. It's been a long time. If you tell me the details, I'll roll it out, and then I'll be like, how could I be fooled like this? I already know it's gonna be like a gotcha. I just said, if not, I apologize for my arrogance in response to this.
Oh, want some dandruff?
Some of these voice lines I don't actually understand or hear. Like, did he say, oh, want some dandruff? Because no, I do not. What does that infer? I'm lost.
Simple elimination.
Simple elimination. Sorry about that, scratching my eye. What is in here again? What did I miss? Nothing. I've just been in here. Oh, hey!
Better, okay?
I finally found a use for the fireworks. If you're underneath a rooftop, it explodes instantly. That's convenient. Never tried that before. I really don't play as Violet. I think it's the only reason I've never, or I only have 100%ed this game once, is I probably played every level with her that time, and then just like one-offs, like I'm doing now, and I probably won't replay her afterwards. And that is my whole experience with that. But this, damn, if only he as well didn't have an insta-kill weapon.
You want to make me happy.
Better luck next time.
Oh, Sorry, I'm already in my own head being like, how many characters would I want in like a final rebirth? Like, how many characters could you make for this? Does it just keep going? What new cartoon violence could you add in? Like, I think there's something simple like the beehive weapon could be a thing. Like, it just like a slingshot of beehives. You've given me a code, and that unlocks Bowser. Alright. I'll take the bait. Yeah, cool, I can see it there, in case I lose the chat.
Portal gun.
Portal gun! Oh, that's such a good idea! I don't know if that's, necessarily allowed, but yes, I can see it. Or how about, like, a giant pencil? Or, like, a razor, you know? You just get a big, huge pencil that rubs away someone in front of them. And they just disappear with like 3 slashes. That'd be fun. Like, you've really got to go back and see like your Looney Tunes logic, you know? You get a freeze ray and a shrink ray, but spoilers, they're both already in this game. Any other rays? What does Gru use in Despicable Me? He's like a cartoon villain with weapons. What weapons? What do the minions get up to? That's probably like the closest we have to Looney Tunes, other than the Looney Tunes these days, right? Although even then, like, I don't know if dropping micro pellet bombs or these like pirate cannon necessarily is cartoony either. I'd love a pirate character. That'd be fun. Or like I could see like a McDonald's worker being like a retail low-income worker, just being like, I'm just here for my minimum wage kind of character, you know? It's just like, it's just a fun, quirky idea that they run with here. Okay.
Ouch, babe.
If I was in this game, I'd be a Razorhead. That is freaky. But yeah, I see it. I mean, a genuine horror character would be fun. Oh, don't even know where that came from. But okay, we'll take it.
Maybe a fake paper version of a character as a weapon to make someone waste their weapon.
Ooh, interesting. I like that. Like some sort of like a, yeah, or like a mask. If they ever brought like team-based games, they could do like Team Fortress 2 style spies and you replicate someone else. I don't know how that would work, but yeah. Okay, let's see this code you've got here. So title screen, I'm gonna freeze my tracking while I look to the side to do this. On the title screen, input the following code, which is here. Okay, sure. So it's, which way is my X and Y? Let me check that, because I might have it reversed on my controller. Naturally. Let's see. X is this button. Okay, I can totally remember that. Totally, I'll remember that. So, BBYXLLRR down on the D-pad. Okay, let me try. Maybe it's not 2 L's. So then it's BBYXLR down on the D-pad. I don't see anything. I can't see a Bowser popping up. Do you have a defense? Did I say it wrong? Down on the D-pad, and that unlocks Bowser. No. April Fools? It's the fucking 4th! I knew it! I knew it! Why did I believe? Why did I believe? I was like, oh, Charles Martin's in this damn game. It must be somebody's here. Ah! Well, you know, I didn't get April Fooled on the day, so I'll take it 3 days later. It was like just like a letter, like a mail. It took 3 business days to reach me, but it reached me. God damn it. Don't make me put Luigi in a hot tub again. I can ruin your childhood dreams. That's Mario as you know him doing these things.
Oh, Fleming, you're such a stud.
On the day.
Did someone fool you on the day? No. Now that I remember, No, totally not. Was there something? I saw like a trailer for Persona 4 Revival, like a remake, and I was like, is this real? But I saw that today, so I guess I've been fooled twice on the 4th of April. Wasn't that worth it? For those that also weren't there at the very beginning of the stream, we should have said you have to enter the game. Yeah. You could have got me. Here is also the final cutscene I have to show you while it's unlocked, is this.
Tonight, on a very special episode of Cell Damage, will Violet finally learn of the disease that's slowly killing her? Will Cinder
Crazy
finally
first
become
line.
Since he's a
house-trained?
slime, it could be a hazard weapon where it's like a slime spill that causes the driver to hit a wall. I got puzzled faces when I greeted with good evening when it was morning.
I like it. Cell damage. Tonight at 8. This confused me for ages. I was like, where? Where can I watch this show? I want to watch this at 8. What do you mean at 8? And there was some other text I couldn't understand because it was gibberish. It was American programming that doesn't exist. But I was very confused. Now you know all the characters. You see how they all combine. They all got into the games in some form this tournament. Some of them forced their way in. Some of them are already in with the producer. When you play every level as one character, you unlock their outro movie. So everyone gets 2 cutscenes. Maybe we'll look that up after, if people are intrigued. But we're not even done. We're halfway through the game. So let's just loop through everyone one more time. We still got the Monster Mosh to deal with. Just realized what it's a pun of, now that I'm not 8. Wow. You'll never guess who our special character is.
The Count.
Just outright the Count himself.
Did you see that?
I love the theming of horror worlds. Listen to that instrument go. Whatever that thing is. Is it an organ? I don't know. A sitar? It's going crazy, whatever it is. Love this stuff. And now we get all sorts of new things. A spider web slingshot, where you can throw out the bombs. Wowee!
Now say thank you, man.
Okay, love that. Like, this game just keeps giving. I need to know more about like how this was made, how long it took, what the goals were, how this physics engine works. Because this is a one and done. Like this game, they attempted a sequel, but they cancelled it halfway through. You know, and they did have like upgrades. Like when you die, you can see your little character running around. Like there they are, and then they run in the ground for a bit. You can run them over. Tiny little NPCs. That was going to be a gameplay mechanic after a while. You'd have to physically run to your car. Sounds horrible. What a nightmare. But I would have loved this stuff, man. How this came together, because it seems to me like such a beast. It's a lot. It's hard to follow, and it's hard gameplay. But when you get it, it really is interesting. All jokes aside, I think there is a cheat code or 2 in this game, but I don't know what they do. Yes, there are. I never knew him as a kid. I think there's a chance that one of the cheat codes is literally Pseudo, the name Pseudo, because that's the name of the company. Like Pseudo Interactive is the name of the people that made this. But I don't even know where the cheat code gets plugged in. It might be in Overdrive and HD only. It might not be in this original GameCube version. Possibly. We'll see. Oh, also like another detail that's more prevalent in the remakes. Because there's a HP, the car gets more damaged the more you're damaged, like over time, which is fascinating. I think that mechanic is somewhat here. Dead. It is somewhat here, but you get sliced so quickly you don't really notice. But it's cool. I'm saying that because the truck looks kind of minimal now. Like, where's the back of my truck? It's just a bar and then floating wheels? Interesting. Oh, Bruno's just staring directly into the camera for me, right? Did they release this on the Wii? I don't think so. Maybe they did with Overdrive. You can play this on the Wii, because the Wii can play every GameCube game. There's that going for you. Right, let's give it a go with the freeze ray. This is a bit of a two-parter. Typically, you can freeze someone and it doesn't kill them. You have to shatter the glass, or shatter the ice, in order to kill them. So you can always throw your secondary weapon, which for Bruno is hammers. Good times. Or you run over them. That's the best way to use a freeze ray. Again, see, everything's basically one-hit kill. Even when the freeze ray technically isn't, you just press A and then you press B, and then it is insta-kill. You look funny now. Imagine, I was gonna say imagine this with modern graphics, but technically it would still be cell shading, just have deeper lighting, I guess. It's funny that the Wii is, hold on, let me punch a nerd for a while. The Wii is far cheaper than the GameCube, yet can play all GameCube games. Funny how that happens. And that GameCube games are expensive. The ups and downs of the vault, my friend. Now that the GameCube games are available on Nintendo Switch 2, I think, finally that might semi-change. But yeah, I'm very happy that my childhood GameCube still exists physically, and I can stream from it if I need to. I've got all the gear for it. I'm just glad I do have them. Like, I've got some beloved and rare games on it, somewhat. Like Chibi Robo. Love Chibi Robo. I love the niche stuff, man. I was going through a real
Cell
phase.
Damage HD is on the Switch one.
Ah, yeah, that would make sense. I'm not sure if it's on Wii, but it certainly is on Switch. HD version, though, means it's the remake and then higher quality graphics. In that it is HP based. Nothing's insta-kill. Better gameplay, less of the carnage. What are you doing, Bruno? Is that directions? Why are you slashing in the middle? Set up text-to-speech. I'm not going to pause the game just so you can be heard, Dr. King. It'll be ready for you tomorrow. We'll be streaming again tomorrow, a different vehicular game. And by then, I'll have text-to-speech that YouTube and Twitch chat can be audible for. If possible, I might turn off the YouTube vertical, though, if I'm able to do that. Because, boy, do I feel like I have to do a lot of babysitting when some people message on that one. But it happens. We'll work on it. It is an upgrade. I'm always going to look at upgrading. We've been away for a week. I've been a little bit sick as well after a con. But I've been using the time to overschedule the next bajillion clips on every platform under the sun. So that's what I've mostly been working on. There's a coding project I'm doing in the background. So that's going to take a little longer. But then once it's done, it should apply to like a bajillion games afterwards. So that's being worked on. I'm always doing something, even if I'm not doing something. Compare this stream, which is an okay stream anyway, because it's a 2D and random Nintendo background behind it. That's not Nintendo. Never mind. Compare this stream to whatever we stream by the end of the year. It'll be completely different and upgraded. But probably the same model, because I'm keeping this model for a long time. Didn't Chibi Robo get cancelled for what he did in 1999? Well, thankfully, he still survived and came out in like 2002. He's just a lovely little guy. He fixed the energy crisis. Became infinite energy somehow. Alright. It is interesting. I'm starting to feel how long these games are. I think as well, it's one of those things where as a kid, I probably played it in small bursts. Did I really play all the way through every level? Actually, no, I can see myself playing one of every level. It was one of those things where when you're a kid, you can just play all day. I have a little bit less endurance for that sometimes. I think I'm just more easily bored. This I'm not bored with. I guess maybe as well, this game's the reason I'm more easily bored sometimes. Because this is just like a constant... Oh man, is this the brain rot equivalent of 2002? Because it's so fast and so much. Like, I just got 2 kills. Oh, I was about to say 3, but I did not. I'm now dead. Like, it moves pretty quickly. Jesus.
This music sounds like Buckshot Roulette.
This as well, one of my favorite soundtracks. All of these, it's one of those things where I think Cell Damage was a game I played at like a pivotal time in my life. That all of it is extremely nostalgic, and I adore all of it. Like, every time one of these songs plays when I'm like shuffling all my music, I'm just like head over heels in love with it. Something about it, man, just strikes a real chord. And it's like my own little secret. No one else seems to properly know this game. Oh. it is really interesting. I'm taking so long beating this, and I would assume I'm doing relatively decently, that the level music is literally looping, which is an interesting argument for less than 500 smacks being the normal going forwards. Get out of here with that freeze gun, please! Ah! Also, suddenly a chainsaw appears everywhere. Chainsaw, totally different from the axe. It doesn't slice vertically, it slices horizontally. Massive change in the weapon system. Come on, buddy. So I don't think we're going to get to the point where like we get to play any of the bonus characters. I thought it was you had to play all of their levels and then you unlock them. But I guess it's you got to play, I don't know what it is then. I guess you got to play all the levels with someone. That doesn't sound right either. I don't know what oh, I got someone. There's something going on here. Oh, also, let me just quickly take a... No, let's get an axe kill, actually. I'm going to lose. There we go. Killed Luigi. Hello, David. Nice to see you. We're currently playing Cell Damage, a very niche game that inspires a lot of my look. Do I look like I fit into this game? Did you know you can unlock Michael Jackson in this game? Really? If you say so. Somehow, I don't believe you the second time around. Yeah, I don't remember how you unlock the bonus characters. Maybe it's like every time you play every level once or something. Or all 4 of them at once. I could see that as well, weirdly. But they as well come with special weapons that we will play around with at some point. Yeah, I haven't unlocked anyone. Let's move on to Cinder. Well, but yes, this is a very niche game that I love gushing about, so I'm using it as an excuse to gush about. That being said, now we'll play one more game. I'm gonna go be right back afterwards, get a pee, and refill my water. This is the level I remember getting a giant blister on my thumb from playing so much. Specifically this level I remembered. I was doing the racing version of this level.
I see you met my little friend.
I see you met my little friend. You gotta play 36 levels to 100% on one character. And then there's 10 characters. Love this stuff. This is the most, like the best racing level, I think, out of all of them. Because it is a loop. It is a tiny, tiny castle with a moat around it made out of like gel, actually. So there's the slime element we were talking about. If we were in this game creating fan fiction of a slime guy, this this is not a river. This is like goopier. And apparently it is actually acid. Turned me into a skeleton in that logo. Interesting. Interesting. Mud makes sense. Yeah, but it's the logo at the top was like a skeleton arm. Yeah, it's funky, isn't it? Very cool though. Tiny, tiny castle. This must be a castle in like Britain, because like the housing prices are not good per square foot. Let me tell you. It's a castle on a budget, is what it is. Oh, you can even, I forgot. You can actually freeze the individual drivers as they run away. Oh. Ah! Okay, well at least I got revenge.
Were the prices bad in 2000s XD?
You know, actually, that's a good point. If you were ever wondering what I was up to during the during the global financial crisis of 2008, I was probably here, still playing this game. Around the same time as Super Mario Galaxy, I'd go back to the good old days and be in this world. So, you know, in the early 2000s, maybe it wasn't too bad. But it wasn't the 90s anymore. The 90s is when it was really good. It was probably just like a slow scaling. Not as good as it could have been. Not an absolute disaster. Maybe? I don't know. I was 8. I keep seeing like a ghost particle, which I don't remember. I wonder what that's about. Very interesting.
You need to chill out.
IDK either. I didn't exist for most of 2000s.
My goodness, that is a horrible statement, but totally makes sense. Yeah. It's weird as well. Like, I find it weird because, like, this was my entire world at a time. Like, this was my 2004 or something. It's weird to think the world had all of its problems and dramas outside of my TV screen at a certain point, you know? Like, there was a point I became conscious of the wider world and be like, oh man, this sucks. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, this sucks. It was so much better in 2004. But I bet if I teleported to 2004 now, I would be like, wow, 2004 kind of sucks in some way. Without the 2008, and without the 2020, and without all the rest of it. But,
Cartoons make Cindy look mean.
you know, it's very odd. That's what we're really nostalgic for. That's what I'm going through these days, yeah. And I wonder if that's just a permanent state of the world. You're just aware of it. Yeah. I think that's a good point, Joe Nick. I think it's a good motion. Just remember the nostalgic days. Because this will always come back to you. If I ever want to return to the room where I had a blister on my thumb as my biggest problem and a big looting mud castle, then I can always come back. This room always exists. And this time without a blister on my thumb, so it's not as bad. Nostalgia is very nice, yes. And it's part of the reason I do this whole thing. This whole VTuber thing. Just a nice bit of escapism. A bit of fun in a crazy, chaotic world. Which, if anything, is kind of the catchphrase of this game. A bit of fun in a crazy, chaotic world. Also, there's vampires. I don't know if the Count eats people in this universe. His special weapon, of all things, is a homing missile. I don't think that's very vampire-like, to be honest, but, you know, you never know.
It's a great way to relieve anger.
Video games good. They're helpful. That does remind me I need to play, I need to retry playing. Oh, it's the people that turn into the ghost particles. Okay, that makes sense. GTA 5 in first person. I want to retry that now. I fixed some of the issues that caused us to crash last time. So we might do that soon. It's one of the things I've been umming and ahhing about this week. So I've been a little ill, a little bit feverish, and I had a bit of time to be like, what do I really want to stream next? So I picked like my two most anticipated streams. Damn.
I'm happy.
I don't think I am happy anymore, Cinder. And I was like, what is a stream I'd really like to play to really get me motivated? Because I've got a long list of things. Ironically, another one I've got listed that I haven't got scheduled at the minute is Star Fox Adventures. Because Star Fox is on the brain, what with the Mario movie. Crazy development. I want a Star Fox movie now. But Adventures seems to be like a very non-spacey, weird, naff kind of game. I kind of want to experience it. As my only Star Fox game, that sounds like a lot of fun. But I need to do a lot of research because I had not even considered it before the Mario movie. But we'll see. You can unlock my mum in this game. Really? By beating the game as every character? Well, I know that one's not true because I've totally done that one before.
Did you watch the Mario movie? Any non-spoiler opinions?
I did watch the Mario movie. It's enjoyable. I could watch it again. It is a good time. It is not much more than a good time. Is that not what movies are for? I am frozen in my mid-frozen... mid-froze. What a great sentence. Warudo, there you go. Thank you for coming back. It's a good time.
Watch it next week.
Would really recommend it if you want to have fun. Just have fun with video game. Ah, that would have been the killing hit. I've got one smack left. Hello, Tatsu. Nice to see you. I'm about to harpoon a man. There we go. Hello, Rex Mine. Hello. Thanks for the 3 H's and not an I at the end of it. Consistently unable to smell high. Smell? To spell high.
I should get to watching Sonic movies too.
Yeah, the Sonic movies are fun. I know I would say that. I do look like a Sonic OC. Hold on, let me go... ban a child. Ugh, YouTube. How did I know they were on the YouTube Shorts vertical? Every time. Oh, YouTube algorithms, why do you do this to me? It's like a monkey's paw of streaming. It's like, do you want more views? Go to this platform and we'll push you to the children.
And
Hello,
there's a Zelda
Pure Water.
movie coming next year.
You missed it. We harpooned a man. It went by very fast. This is Cell Damage,
I haven't watched the new Mario movie.
a crazy quick cartoon combat game. You can harpoon a man in it. It's good times. Part of the reason I look like this is all based in this game. I visually fit right in,
And I
don't you
have
think?
only watched the first Sonic movie.
That's some good smack.
I am looking forward to the Zelda movie. As much as it's live action. What a waste. I hope they make an animated, like, Toon Link movie. That'd be fun. But maybe it's because I like cel-shaded. If that's not obvious from my aesthetic. Wait, what did they say? What did you hear? Oh, hey, remember earlier I said there's no horizontal? There is. In this
Well, it's
one
not a real
weapon,
action remake,
you
so
become a
hopefully it'll be
helicopter. And it's kind of hard to fight back, because you're above everybody. I'm also just currently terrible at aiming with it, but it is possible. There you go. Apparently I can be killed with it.
good. Wait.
Why did I do that? I broke the bridge for myself? Convenient. Oh, I think I killed him with that. I just killed the vampire doing that. Very nice. This might be my favorite map. I feel like I have a lot of good memories of this place. Can you use FL Studio, as in the music maker? I can't. I can fling into the night sky. That sounds romantic. But otherwise, no. I've had it briefly. I made like, I grabbed the Undertale sound font once, and then did nothing with it other than looked at it. So,
I think
no.
I sent you pictures of Leon Kennedy and the shrine I made.
Oh, yes! I'll be very intrigued to see your Leon Kennedy shrine, huh? Fair enough. Hey, it's a shame we didn't get to beat Resident Evil 4 Remake. I don't know if many people saw it. I've got loads of clips coming out of it still, but we literally soft locked and couldn't fix it. There's a point where you like end up in like a water dungeon spot, just like the sewers. I can't get out of there. I'm frozen. So maybe we'll come back to it one day, but I don't want to go through the whole save file again. Or we'll just repurpose, go to another Resident Evil game or something. So we redid the save, and it still is gone. I'm not like emulating it or anything either. It's not like a lock list. I'm playing it legitimately on Steam. I can't. It's a soft lock that exists, and redoing the save didn't fix it. So. Oh well. What game is this? This is Cell Damage. Very niche little PS2, GameCube, technically on Switch 1 now, for the remake game. Cartoon car violent
Did you try
combat.
any older save files?
I did not because I was like half an hour. Oh! Oh, the physics. Oh, the physics go crazy sometimes. I love when that happens. Shut up, fan mouth. Also Charles Martinet. I might go back to it at some point. I lost the motivation in the moment. It was one of the things I didn't want to lose 30 minutes on stream. But also, like, what if I do all that and then it still doesn't work? I'm going to lose so many things. I'm going to run through all of the bat people, the bat area. Oh, what a pain.
Bro teleported.
Yeah. So what happened there is the bridge went out and then came back, and the momentum of the bridge must have caught us and flung us away. So it makes sense. Probably not what was intended. But yeah, it was this. It flings forward and back.
Celebrate Easter?
How do the British celebrate Easter? By complaining about the price of Easter egg chocolates. They have gotten thinner, they've gotten more expensive, and they don't taste right. They've changed the formula. Cadbury got bought out, and now they're terrible. For the first time, wow, how did I? All right. Ooh. Does it now? Damn, what a shame. I, for the first time this year, did not have an Easter egg. Usually I get one every year, but I heard they taste so bad, and they're so insultingly small. By the way, don't drive into there, you will die.
Would you like another one?
Would you like another one? What? What is she talking about? You know what, maybe I shouldn't quote the Dominatrix. I feel like all of her lines are innuendos. But yeah, I didn't do anything otherwise. I mean, technically we're in the middle grounds of Easter. Did I do anything for Good Friday? No, other than editing and planning somewhat this. And then tomorrow, on Sunday, I will proceed to do nothing other than stream again. Stream the big game we got tomorrow. Not a very big game, but it is a game.
Can you feel it?
More vehicles, less combat, and we will properly mocap it as well. Should be a good time all round. Dominique, please sit down. Why are you standing up straight like that? That's not very good driving skills. Bruno! You're dead. Thank you. I missed. Oh, oops.
You're taking quite a spanking.
Oh man, maybe I regret playing as her.
No!
Thank you, Foulmouth. Appreciate you doing that for us all. How was your day today? Good. I've actually been recently trying my best to have early mornings. And it works. I used to wake up at 1 o'clock in the afternoon and then stream at like 3 or 4. But lately I've been waking up at 8 o'clock in the morning. Means I get plenty of like editing time squeezed in as well as everything else. But today I was a little bit lost. I'm used to waking up and then having to scramble to stream in time for like 4. So this time I was like, oh man, I've got like 6 hours before I stream. I can really chill a little bit. And then I was a little bit lost on what to do. I'm done with editing for now. I've scheduled everything for the whole month of April. So like I'm just sort of running it around. I was a bit lost. But I made myself a nice meal prep. You know, ordered a big bottle of water, which I just really like to refill right here, but still need a piece. You know, so it's been nice. A little bit floaty. The stream will be the rest of it. Why, Warudo, do you keep freezing on me like this? The freezes are also getting longer. Is it the game? Because when I pause, it fixes. Or am I just timing it perfectly every time? I do not know. Oh well.
Bro does like the cartoon fall mid-air .3.
Yes, he does. That's exactly how it is. You don't fall until you start looking down. So the characters, they just pause for a minute. I love as well that this place isn't, oh, I'm really going through it. For some reason in this place, there isn't even full damage. You just bounce right back. Oh, I did not see that hole at all. That's my own hole? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, no. Oh, that's just a guy. The vampire's in first. What do you know? Count Earl. Oh, no. Oh, no. At least shoot him down. Damn. Are you emulating? I am, yes. Just for the functionality of it. If I can stream this directly through GameCube. I have this game physically on GameCube. But I am 100 points down. Yeah, I am screwing it up this time.
Deal with it.
I don't know. I'm not on my. What do you think the odds are? I keep getting like springs. This isn't helpful. Spring's not a good one. Damn. Damn, I'm really screwing that up. Let's try that again. I gotta be more violent. I gotta be more brutal. Bohemian Raspberry. Oh my god, I just realized the name. It's not a pun though. Like it's a fart joke, I guess, at most. None of this says raspberry. Alright, let's try this again. Let's try this a bit better this time. So sorry you're gonna have to see me do this twice. Because I think we will get something for winning every level once. So I'm determined to do it. And we won't get... This is the 3rd level of the horror at least, but we should.
We all know why you're playing Dominique Triss.
Oh really? What's that?
Tricks.
I have, you know, I was just scrolling through the characters one at a time. Genuinely though, she is my 2nd favorite character. I think I just like her special weapon. I remember playing a lot with the dynamite. And as a kid, that was totally innocent. The only thing I noticed as a kid was that she'd smack her bum at the intro sometimes. And she has one line that doesn't sound like what she's actually saying. When we hear it, I'll let you know. Anyone been noticing any of her voice lines?
Oh, stop!
Ugh.
Thanks practice, kid.
He sounds so chill, and then he explodes, and he sounds a little less chill. Blow up already, Cinder. Thank you.
Triumph of science.
How many kills? What is that? Oh wow, that's like only 8 points to kill somebody. That's interesting. It's a pun. It's a play on the Bohemian Rhapsody. Yes, but what does the raspberry have to do? I guess it's just a rhyme, but like there is no raspberry element here. Is this place bohemian? I guess you could argue that. But like raspberry's just a random. There's nothing raspberry about this place. It's just a different name. But fair enough. Actually, I guess all of this level, I think all of this is just based on songs, because the first place is Monster Mosh rather than Monster Mash. I don't know what the second area is called. And you really discover a lot revisiting this as an adult. Metal Gear, you're gonna go to Resident 4? No worries. Have a good one. I don't know if that means you're gone from here or you're watching us in the background, but have a good time with it. Ah! It could also be the weapon selection we're getting this time. It's not strong. At least, I mean, hey, if I was playing Violet, I think this would be unwinnable, to be honest. Just because I'm terrible with the damn fireworks. Oh, that's a good time for a homing rocket. Yeah, I can't get away from that. Oh, let's try this. You could just... Never mind. I have made a mistake. We'll come back to that.
Can you feel it?
Ah, oh, God! This one's gonna kill us. Yeah, I can't bounce back from that bridge. Perfectly timed shot by whoever that was. Bye, Bruno. Bye, Count. Bye, Violet. Ah, see, that's my kind of gameplay. Ugh. And shatter. Lovely. I love how it is just genuinely like a vampire accent. It's just like, oh, that's got to hurt. Like, I just hear, once again, randomly frozen, thank you, hearing Adam Sandler in all of this. You're just going through something. There you go. You can just teleport all the way through. You get flinged by a random bridge thing. I don't know why. I guess there is a lot of like vertical combat. Like if I'm on a hill, I can aim up, and a lot of weapons like lock in. That's interesting. Maybe there should be more flying weapons. Maybe I should just stay here. Everyone spawns here anyway. Am I spawn camping now? Am I doing terror? Like, is this not a good move? Am I being too cruel, too evil? I'm surprised. Actually, yeah, a modern version of this game could totally introduce like achievements for every weapon. Like, you got to get 100 kills with this particular weapon, and then you get like a new weapon. They could easily explore this more. I genuinely dynamited myself? How is that possible? I don't know how I did that. Dominique, sit down.
I have to go to the bathroom.
There we go, that's them. I guess it is a lot of kills with how quickly people do die. You do seriously need a lot of kills to get the points. I didn't realize it was like only 8 points killing somebody. It's 5 every time I shoot someone. Yeah, and then another 8 when they're dead. Wow. I guess I really should spam it into them. Fascinating. Or does it depend on the weapon? That was 12. Yeah, that's 12 for the axe. That's crazy. Why does a special weapon not count that strong? I guess because it's instant? Take more skill for one than the other? Well, whatever their argument is. Finally, with 159 ahead for once, the count is dead. Fantastic. That is a horrible freeze frame. Thank you, Dominique. You didn't need to do that. I'm going to take this as an opportunity to go pee, refill my water. I will be right back. see you in a second. Let's just float on the screen, why not?
In a mo.
I'm here to check. Let's see. The music is still playing. That's good. We will be right backing. Hello, Temmie. I still need to, I'm gonna grab myself a quick snack. I had to delete iTunes in order to make this run better. And then it didn't run better. So let me bring that back. I'll put on an official, screen. Be right back screen. And then, when I'm back, give me like a minute. We will have a good time and finish the game. Hello, hello. Let me make it switch screens. There we go. Hello, Temmie. And hello, Ogdeo. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Are you still here post BRB? If you are, I appreciate the loyalty. To a screen of not much to see, but hey, whatever works, works. So, shall we resume? This is Cell Damage. This is the game that inspired, accidentally, a lot of the branding that I have. It's why I look the way I do, why I'm named the way I'm named. Accidentally, this is inspired by a lot of things. It's a fun time, if you know what you're doing. A big, cartoony, chaosy mess. I enjoy it very much. Hello, Mana. Hello, Crexite. Nice to see you again. Well, I assume you're always here. Of course. I knew this. I knew this. Ever consistent. And I appreciate it. Let's get back to the foul mouth. As we do our final 3 levels. Wow, this is... I say it's been quick. It's been 2 hours and 10 minutes. So we're done with desert, jungle, and horror. Now it's time for Brian.
1033.
Still don't know what 1033 means. That is her name.
I did it!
Today is gonna be a shorter stream.
Taking names!
How do I do it?
It very well could be a shorter stream today. Maybe we'll do a bit of just chatting. We'll see how the vibe is. Especially because I'm not fully 100%. Although hopefully it doesn't show. I was a little ill over the last week. But I'm doing alright. And the next game I've got anyway is a long one. Possibly a long one. I might spread it out to tomorrow so I can give you a more consistent experience. Otherwise I might be out of things to do tomorrow. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. Nice to see you still, Metal Gear Ghost. Hope Resident Evil's treating you well. So, it's interesting to see some of the other elements of this game. I kind of forgot, like, these alien guys in capsules is interesting. I don't remember this, necessarily. We're just in, like, the sci-fi world now. Like, this rocket looks actually very Futurama to me. Is it the Futurama rocket? I assume they haven't just outright ripped it. Does it even exist? Did Futurama exist in 2004? Yeah, that was like 1999, right? Surely. Very interesting. I need a comparison. What does the Futurama ship look like? And then look at this thing again. It does look a little darker, if I do remember anything about it.
I think you seem to be at 100%.
Yeah, I don't know, well. I think it's also the fact I'm not actually mocapping. I'm just swiveling my little head.
You probably would fit as this area's special character.
Allow me to come back real quick. Warudo, please. Again, this is a whole new glitch. There's always scuff every stream. I love how it changes every stream. That's fascinating. You know what? I think you're right. Like, if every level had a character rather than every column, I can see it that, like, Brian here comes from one of these spacey levels. Because he is a brain in a jar. That's his shit.
Futurama ship is green.
Yeah, I'm too colorblind to tell the difference. Is everything else the same? Is the design, like, the windows and the rocket ship, the
and
color
no
the
windows
only
on RHE side.
No windows on the side. Ah. In the real thing? Okay. Okay. Good to learn. Good to know.
But it does look like it's from Futurama.
Yeah, okay. I am getting the vibe. I haven't watched Futurama very much. Like, I maybe have seen 3 full episodes, if that, and then just, like, snippets faintly here and there. You know, I have a memory of Futurama. One of 11-year-old arrogance. There was one part in an episode where, like, a character... There's, like, a couple and then, like, a third character there. Like an alien of some sort. And he's like, oh, allow me to teach you two how to reproduce, how we reproduce, how a child is made, how pregnancy works. And I remember being like, I'm 11 years old. I know how a child is made, I'm gonna close my ears and go blah 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 blah. I don't want to hear how a child is made. I don't care. I'm moving on. And then the episode would continue, and it obviously did not follow the logic of how a normal human pregnancy works out. The point of that episode is that anyone, I realized later, anyone who touched this guy, like hand contact, could be pregnant, or like could be the father of the child or something. It was like a surprise of like, hey, pregnancy doesn't work the same for me because I'm an alien. Let me explain how it works. And I, as an 11-year-old, just ignored it. And then was confused the rest of the episode, being like, what's going on? I guess I should have paid attention and not intentionally ignored it. Don't know what episode it is. Never revisited it. Only thing I know about medium episodes. Somewhere in the middle, somewhere near the end. Why am I freezing more regularly? Warudo, please. Do I need to click on you to fit? Warudo froze. It said not responding for a second. That's worrying. I'll keep an eye on that. I mean, hey, we've only got 3 levels left. But God, are they trying to get at me? Hello, Jace. That's how to pronounce your name. Welcome. Actually, I think Brian as well is my other favorite. It really says something. My favorite character is the nerd, and then my second favorite is the other nerdy brain character. It says a lot about me, maybe. You cannot escape Brian. Brian the brain. Funny times. Fun times. So yeah, all of these characters that appear only in their column, typically, they get unlocked eventually in some form. And they each get their own special weapon. Brian's is easily the best one because he gets a gigantic green barrel. I think it's toxic waste, maybe. It instantly explodes like a nuke. Like, well, not instantly, but it hangs around a moment and then it does a giant white explosion like we saw in the very first level when that one shed in the desert exploded. So usually what you do is you drop down the barrel and then you immediately reverse back into it, and you cause a giant nuclear explosion. Incredibly powerful. Yeah, vampire guy, Count Earl, he has like...
the nerd Becky saying he wants to be in the hot tub he was in.
I don't think that was the reason. I think I liked his fire weapon. I remember, I was a young 8-year-old kid at the time. I think I just like the nerdy characters, because I saw myself as the nerdy character, you know? Even now, I'm just nerding out about this game, rather than being like, hey, I totally grew up to be Bruno, or T-Rex, you know? But yeah, Whack Angus, I think, gets like a kind of boomerang. He throws cleavers, and they come back to him, I think. Or he just throws a bajillion cleavers. He's all about meat and veganism. T-Rex has the shrinking ray that first shrinks you, and then you have to run over them, kill them. Interesting, cool mechanic, difficult to manage. And then yeah, Count has homing missiles. So that's all the special weapons. I feel like there are a chunk more weapons we still haven't seen yet. Maybe not. Maybe we'll see them in the last couple of levels. But generally, we've come to see a little bit of everything. So hopefully it's been a nice, slow barrage into the progress that we see now.
You are T-Rex.
You are T-Rex, you think so? Haha, I'm a overconfident actor now, am I? I can't remember his other voice.
Really cool.
I don't remember I didn't use his special weapon very much. I didn't play his game very much. Ooh. Oh no, someone's close to winning already? Well, what do you know, it's Brian. I'm gonna need a bit more. I'm gonna manually wallop him for a bit then. If I just mash the A button enough, I'll just hit him for 1 point every time. Dodge the bombs, thank you. Is this, now that I've like done the slow reveal with a bit of time, is this all making sense, or is this still like unfollowable? Like, because to me, this has been very followable the whole time. Did that make sense to anyone else? Did you get that? Love the hands, by the way, that come out of every vehicle. That one comes out the side. Interesting. And they're just a big pair of cartoony hands with the big white gloves firing a Tommy gun out of the front of the car. Love it. Oh, you know what it is? To unlock a character, you need to beat all 3 of their levels in all 3 game modes. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. I ain't doing the races. The races, they're kind of boring. Once you're in first place, you win, basically. And there's no, like, the items, only items are there, but it's not very crazy. Lunar Sea. Another one of my favorite levels. Oh, that's what happened to the ship. Oh my god, there's environmental storytelling in this. Very Futurama, isn't it?
That's the way I like it.
I think it's one of those things. I really liked Brian the Brain once I got him, and then I liked all his spacey levels.
Taking names. I am totally radical.
I am totally radical. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Even like the booster pants feel so Futurama coded. Maybe it's just Futurama fits straight into the aesthetic of cell damage, one way or another. Oh, big red galaxy? Big red planet. Interesting. Interesting.
Will want me, right?
Now girls will want me? Oh, poor Flynn. I also love how, tiny detail, in this level, all the sheep now have helmets on. Little astronauts. Space helmets. Gotta love it. This game had such a cohesive idea. And I think it's a real shame that it didn't pop off. It clearly has its problems. And I guess that makes it deserve that it didn't fly off. But I really think there's something behind the back end of this. With the likes of like Marvel Rivals and Overwatch and like this very much voice line based, I don't want to say necessarily, what's it, not Comcast, whatever that terrible game was. But the idea of like an interesting original cast and then voice lines and antics. In a sense, this game was like one of the first of those. With a strong visual aesthetic and physics aesthetic. You know, throw a hole and now it kills somebody. Love that. They should totally have done one where like you paint on a wall and it like you drive into it. I don't know how they would do that. Like full on Wile E. Coyote style. But I love it all the way. And there really was something special to be perceived here. And I guess I'm at least glad that I'm here to appreciate and show it off at a time when maybe no one else noticed. Concord, that is what I'm thinking of. Forget Comcast. Concord is the one, yeah. This is what Concord wished it was. By the way, here's a rocket ship. Incredible mobility, and then when you can shoot it off in the distance, and it explodes like a nuke. They love nukes by the end of this game. Really, I mean, the game was already unbalanced, but by the end of it, they are just outright introducing as many giant explosives as they can. And honestly, I can appreciate the gall of it all. Please stop freezing, Warudo. It is not responding. Frozen in white. And we're back. I don't know what would even be important. I guess, like, maybe because I've opened my old... Oh my god, it's frozen again. There we go.
Pseudo 91 Cinema.
It's so cinema. I think the fact that I opened my old stream layout... Oh my god, Brian. Can we stop with your damn nukes? I think maybe I'm loading too many of my old scenes and my new scenes at once. Like, I've duplicated too many times. So maybe my GPU's struggling to handle my Warudo model. I guess that means whoops!
You took that well.
I would have really not been able to do this with the full body tracking. Yeah, it does that. Don't worry, I'll do my best to keep an eye on it. I'm playing the game through OBS, so I can see myself the whole time I'm playing. Like, it's right next to me. Oh, God, it really is going to be one of these. We're gonna drag through this last little bit. We can make it happen. It will all come together. By the way, I love how you just turn into a balloon in this. Every single interaction I adore. You touch the sharp crystals, you balloon away into the sky. Who came up with that? Is that a cartoony thing? I guess it could be. And then I'll get nuked again. Okay. The real question is, how do I turn this into clips? It's all... Oh my god! Damn. It's already crazy fast enough. How am I meant to, like, take any of this and dissect it? Technically, this is a great TikTok game. Like, so much is going on. When I zoom it into a vertical, it's going to be a pain. Do we need to find every topic that I talk about across? So every time I mentioned the visual style. I need to put them all together from the stream. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'll try my damn best. What I'm going to do next time I'm ill. I'm also I've got too many clips. It's a great problem to have. Like, I've got like 30 Resident Evil clips left to upload. One a day? That's a month. And I've only now started uploading TikToks scheduled again. I used to do them all manually. Now that they're not sending to the US
We
audience.
love getting news.
Yeah. And now that we're getting not getting the US audience to TikTok, I'm gonna just schedule it and do one a day. Spread them out, give myself some spare time. But it means now I don't know if you'll ever see a cell damage clip for a long time. It is suffering from success. I also like hyperfixate on the editing and the scheduling. I do too much. So great problems to have. So I guess it's a matter of if you see a stream live, you got to be well up ahead of everyone else, because the general shorts crowd, they're not going to see relevant clips of this for a long time unless I change the priority list, which sounds like a pain in the ass. Or it could just be our own little secret stream, unclippable because it's just too fast and too random. I can't make a clip out of every weapon. I didn't prioritize it enough. I can only do that at the beginning when I was basically giving a tutorial for level 1. How did you hit me from there? I got a dynamite hit from up in the sky. Oh, also, I have not shown you guys this yet, so I probably should. So there's a target here. That apparently runs away. And then there's a whole entrance over here. I don't know what these guys do, but we'll keep it in mind. All for a little special weapon. Always a special weapon. In the middle of nowhere with this alien cult around, I guess. Interesting. Oh, did the targets shut? I think the targets might also shut the door. Damn. I already got that dynamite stuck to my nothing on the left. Yeah, nice little bit. Nice little bitty, to say the least. Wah! Yes!
Oh, want some dandruff?
Harpoon is worth 5. I didn't ever, like, do the maths on this before. I need to really, like, pay attention to, like, what is the most score efficient. I would consider myself, damn, I'm dead. Yep, there it is. I would consider myself an expert at cell damage, especially because I can handle the instant death motion. But I don't know expertise to the level of speedrunning, if there even is a speedrun of cell damage available. If not, hey, I could be the first. Set up a timer, see how long this took us, including the break in the middle. I would like to genuinely work out what does best. I bet I find out just throwing the generic weapon is probably the best answer. Could you imagine? Although this flamethrower does 1 per ping, that's pretty good.
You are toast. Wake
Yeah.
up, Tweety.
Damn. A Tweety reference. They allowed to do that legally?
You're next.
And they get some revenge. Damn. Such is the life of old school cell damage.
There's a small community of speedrun.com.
Oh, that's so nice to hear of, like, other people that know and adore and expertise on cell damage. Woo, that's interesting. Oh, well, I'm safe from the nuke at least. That's so interesting. What is the speedrun? If you don't mind researching more on the website, what's the fast? Is it the fastest to beat every level? And is that what category? Is it every level on every mode? Ooh. That sounds very sweet. That sounds very, like, wholesome in its own little way.
Categories?
Yeah, so, like, is it, like, fastest to beat every level? Fastest to beat only the races? Is it every race and every game mode? Usually they're, like, different tabs. Or they're just race to 100%. Race to unlock Brian or something. You can always find some quirky speedrun doing something vague and niche, like the fastest to hear the swear words, fastest to make foul mouth swear, you know. Yeah, that's a good speedrun idea.
Make better, okay?
Somehow gotta learn out the trick to triggering an exact certain, damn it, voice mod. That nuke still hasn't gone off. That nuke was 30 points. Brian is hard to defeat, man. Oh, thank you, Dominique. Thank you for your assistance.
There are any percent for every game mode.
There's any percent for every game mode. Interesting. Oh, it's over.
Just beat every map
It's either me or Brian right now. Oh, that ice did it. I need 2 points. Brian needs 7. And then it's over. And then it's over. Oh, God. I don't want to play this all again. Ah! Never has that felt difficult. This just beat every map as fast as possible. Okay, interesting. Alright, I like it. I need to look up those people. See other experts playing the game. That's a lot of fun. That's very sweet. Well, I won. Welcome back, Metal Gear Ghost. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Hey, if you want to have access, I'll give you the full pitch. If you want to have access to text-to-speech, consider following us on Twitch. You get more benefits. You also get emotes and stuff like that. We've also got a link tree, hopefully in the description, to like a Discord. We have TikTok, Instagram, Blue Sky. I do everything I can, you know. Oh, by the way, that's how you see your progress. It's like a tick on everybody. Violet's got 1 tick. Incredible in Smack Attack only. No, what I wanted was the difficulty.
For flags and gates, there's a category to beat them without weapons.
Ah, interesting. Never would have considered not using the weapons, but that's a cool little like handicap to put on. I like it. Where is the difficulty? I guess I must be on default.
And
I think
100%.
And 100%. Ah, nice. Oh, that's all very, very sweet to hear. I like all of them. Ah, here we go. I'm on normal. Yeah, okay. Do I go? I'm struggling on Toon Pro, apparently. I guess this game's difficult enough as it is. But yeah, you can change the, you can change this to make it easy if you want. Here's every weapon then, since we're at the end of it. So
I can drop the link to it in the server.
yes, that'd be great, actually. That'd be lovely to see. I'd be very interested in that. So please do. That'd be nice. The only weapons we haven't seen then, these are the specials that we have around, which I think you unlock by beating every map with 1 character, probably. You can get the vacuum, which we might be just about to see. A nuclear mine. Oh, is that what it's called? A seeking missile, which anyone can get, I think. No, that's still count L. Oh, that's it. It's just everyone's special moves. And then the vacuum, which I assume I am just about to witness on level number 0. Count's Castle. That's not a pun on music. Temple of Boom, Swamp Stomp, Schmo versus the Volcano. I don't know what that is. Mesa Madness, Death Valley. Babbling 5, Lunar Sea. Shooting Stars. Who knows? Let's finish this game. 1/3 of the game.
When I heard the name Cell Damage, I didn't expect this game.
I am Brian.
Really? Is this not what you think of when you think Cell Damage? I'm frozen.
Hope you learned your lesson.
I'll bring it back.
What was your visual?
I expected a sandbox game with weapons hell like Bona.
Ah, interesting. It's not the best name. I can see how that could have theoretically been a bit of a blip. But I don't know what else you'd call it, you know? Because I like the use of the word cell. I don't think the damage sells it, though. The cell sells it, but
reminds
that's
me a
it.
little of Crash Bandicoot Racing.
Oh, hey, Crash Bandicoot would fit right into this game. Just a crazy, kooky cartoon Bandicoot doing his thing. Yeah, we need more vehicle combat games. You know, imagine Sonic Racing logic, but here, like everyone's got their own car doing things. Maybe that one's a little bit unnecessary. Anyway, welcome to Shooting Stars, everybody. Now we're going to be playing with gravity a whole lot more. We can do anything we want. We can fall off the edge, and gravity brings us right back. I'm not going to hit that. Oh, great. That'd be a great achievement. Like, hit someone mid-air with a something like that. All right. I was going to say I love this song. Not much of a melody. Now I think about it. Crash Bandicoot has a vehicle combat game. What's it called? I need to research it for my vehicle combat marathon. I don't know the name though. That's fine. We'll find it eventually. I'll look it up on Google. That's so... Or you can if you want. That's so interesting. I have not yet considered a subathon in a long time, but if I do need something to pass the time in a subathon, a cheeky little... What? I don't know what that sound effect was. Okay. That'd be one I'd have to pick. Hey, hey, hey! I just saw the final weapon.
I could try to find it.
Yeah, give a good go of it. Be up for hearing it. You think it's called Twin Sanity? Hey, that sounds right. It's interesting to hear what everyone else came up with, like, for their names. If it's not Cell Damage, it's Twisted Metal. Which I guess makes sense, yeah, like, the mashup of a car. I can see it. Oh, yeah. Fireworks, that's not going to be very helpful at all for Violet. I'm terrible at that. Let's go back to the big nuke rocket, how about that? There we go. Also, by the way, you can hit the planet over here. And if you do, you bounce right back with that classic Looney Tunes spring sound. You know the sound that Michael Jordan makes when he falls into the Looney Tunes logo? It goes, "Ooh." It's right there. A little bit hidden under the music. I can't hear it that well, but hopefully you guys can hear it a little bit louder than I can. Maybe. You might have the music very quiet, like the gameplay. Oh well. But, very cool, very nice. Everything cartoony we adore. I don't actually want to be here though. Oh, something else you can do. I remember doing this a while, just for fun. Is I would just throw... Oh, this is like a three-way teleporter? Oh, interesting. I would just throw... this. Like, just mash the A button, or B button as fast as you can. Send them all out. If I had a control chain, like if I could move the camera, I'd totally check to see where I'm firing. Like maybe I'm just at the wrong angle. Did that go anywhere? Oh, it could have done. It could have hit someone going past. It just didn't. Oh, damn. Those last couple swings got rid of it. Ah. It's very interesting. I just realized, like, both Violet and Dominique have like a gothic vibe, which is like very early 2000s. Like it's early 2000s goth that Violet has going on. The skull logos, a giant tank. It's interesting. Yeah. At least it's not like a dainty princess character, I guess. It's not the best alternative with how sexualized they made it. She's a bit more like a pop star as well, somehow. She's adored, she's famous for some reason. Violet's not as bad as Dominatrix, at the very least. Interesting to see like the mindset though of like creating a creating a new character back in the early 2000s. And then they decided to just add a devil in the middle of it all. It's very charming.
So what?
All the way through. Oh, while we're here on the final level, I should say, in the remake, there is actually a 13th level you could play, not just 12. Yeah, I think it would take 12. The final level only exists in the remake. I've never played it, and it is a mix of all 12 levels combined. It's a big, it's kind of like all set in space, like a big island platform, and it has some element of all levels. So you've got like crystals you can pop and explode on. You know, you probably have like some cemetery stuff, maybe some mud. I can't remember it. Again, I didn't personally play it. I didn't get to. I didn't have the definitive worth or experience, if you ask me. But it exists. That's really interesting. It would be the only reason I would play Cell Damage Overdrive. But the gameplay's just not the same when you're not instantly dying every 5 seconds. That's just part of the cartoon charm. And death is just normal in the cartoon world. It's just like, oh, it happens. How many times do you think Daffy Duck dies in a day? You know, how many times does he explode? How many times does his beak fall off? It's just the way the cartoon world goes. And unfortunately, we were just too photorealistic in 2004-ish to really get on vibes. But I did. Quirky little 8-year-old me with an uncomfortable blister on his thumb. He got the idea. He made it work in some way.
Don't make me use
The spring, I think, can flatten people, but most of the time it just sends them out, it sends them away. I don't think that probably is actually the worst weapon in the game. I have to guess. Oh, it'd be so cool in future. I say in future. In a theoretical future modern version of the game. Like having a voice line for each character talking to a specific character, like in a death, referencing something about them. And also one for every type of weapon. Like you could really customize it. Obviously this was a frozen Warudo project is what it was. This was, let me stop freezing, there we go. This was a game that needed to be played on the GameCube. It needed to be very small. They couldn't have a lot of audio files. But if they could, with a modern day budget of scale and storage, the amount of voice lines, you could really bring out some more. Because I don't know how any of these characters interact with each other. We know that Fleming has a crush on both of the girls.
Takes talent to wax like that.
We know nothing about the unlockable special characters. We don't know how the games ever went. And I guess that's it. It's just like every night or every Saturday, they just go out and cause carnage. There is nothing personal about it. But imagine it, man. Imagine if it had a story. Imagine you could play Fleming, play every level, and then like he gets progress, whether it's confidence or rejection, whatever it is, you know.
Blow that up!
It would be really interesting. Again, this seems like a crazy game to code, let alone concept up and all of the moving parts. This would be my go-to game.
Your butt.
I might lose this final match. I'm just not causing damage. It's because of Violet, man. Violet's terrible. Violet's easily my least favorite. Which is funny, because I think Violet's meant to be, like, in theory, the most popular. She is, like, the titular character. She's the first in most of the artwork. She's the first character you can play as, like, in the lineup. By default on the menu. And, like, she's treated as, like, a famous pop star celebrity already. And my least favorite. It's the last part I even remember about Cell Damage, is her. Because you've got such crazy characters. Bruno as well is a bit, you know, it's just man and girl. But Foulmouth is so interesting. Black and white mob man. Cinder, literal demon.
Wake up, sweetie.
Dominatrix certainly stands out. It's certainly hard to not notice her, you know. Brian the Brain as well. Crazy cool concept. Not the most original, very Futurama. Good time nonetheless. I'm exploding. Oh, that was a double. They harpooned us both together. Imagine the achievements you could get. Actually, since this game did get like remade on like probably Xbox Series X or something, I wonder if there were achievements then baked in. Again, always something to research into this. It's so interesting.
Oh, pretty.
Right. I've almost lost, but I haven't yet. I'm also not getting good weapons, I think. Like, I'm getting the bad gun, a vacuum that actually isn't even able to kill. Any good weapon I lose, or I die the moment I'm on top of something. He's seriously got 275? No, 475. He needs 25 to win. Oh man, am I gonna get that much in time? Am I gonna get 100 in time he gets 25? An axe is a very good start for it. And he's certainly not getting those points right now.
Oh, wants an airdrop?
Oh no, not the gun again. Oh, well, at least I finally got the vacuum. All it does is suck people up. Does not even kill. That's a new one. I haven't seen that before. Yes, the axe is the way to play. Oh god, he is close though. Ah! Damn! Just got mogged right there.
I won.
One more time. Hey, the stream lasts a little longer this way. Or technically, this is now the 13th match. It's not, it's the 14th. But, hey, just imagine this is the one of them all mixed together.
That's some good smackdown.
That's why I'm on top.
Excuse me?
Classy.
I am a straight-A student. Please, Cinder. Blow that up.
Should I swap off of a... No. This could be my final redemption. I always said this game had Violet as the worst character. I always avoided playing her. So now, today, 20 years later, I'm gonna make it so that we beat this game as Violet on the final move. Right after I'm done dying. Chainsaw, very good move. Thank you. I appreciate the faith that you have in me, Crexide.
Waxy.
Waxy! Ah! Damn, he really did whack me. Interesting sampling in the soundtrack, by the way. This is kind of Jet Set coded. Cell shaded, sampling sort of hip hop music. Is it hip hop? Get the Jet Set Radio people on this game. They're remaking that game. Someone can remake this. Give me baked in blue lighting.
Who gave you a car?
Who gave you a car? For a minute I thought Fleming was like responding. Like, could you imagine? Oh, I don't know why I have such a latch onto this game as well. Like, I always think this when I'm playing it. I'm like, I'm having such a good time. I just get like a constant feed of dopamine thinking about this world. Is this what most people get when they like have fan fiction of some worlds? Like, I feel like I've only ever felt it with this game. But it scratches my brain in just the right way. Also, there's the Futurama ship. Keeping the... Whoever owns that does not know how to fly. And, hey, it's a big red moon, big red planet we saw in the distance, I think. Even though it didn't have a ring before, but it was in the distance of the last level. Don't you dare, bro.
Liking to run up walls.
It is similar to me liking to run up walls. You know what? There is something to be said. I just thought my personality was built out of this because it's just what we had. But maybe it is just like, I very much knew what kind of person I was as a kid, and this just allows me to exert it. You can see how I was hyperactive as a kid, right? I think it did good for my like hand-eye coordination. I'm able to keep up well. I probably have good reflexes thanks to this game. In theory, right? Oh, we need a button to look behind us. That's what we need. I have not discovered that yet. I've got a horn button, by the way. Never used it. I don't know why you would. I don't know what it's for. Oh, and you can see them animate to actually play it. Wow. Never pressed this button in all these years. Also, is that what a tank horn sounds like? Do tanks have horns? Wow. I really should have done it with every character. Now I'm never gonna know. There's me thinking I knew everything there was to know about this game. Learning more even in this stream with the speedrunning. That's so fascinating though. It makes sense that they would be speedrunning Superfans. I just always assumed I was the only one. What's wrong with me? The ego starts early. Alright, Cinder. I'm gonna cool you down. Never mind.
I lick, make better, okay?
Oh, that'd be cool, actually. Yeah. A weapon that lets you steal someone else's weapon in some form. That'd be fun. But he said, I nick, feel, make better. Oh, there goes my damn Warado again. I nick, make better, okay? I think is what Cinder said. Again, don't really know what that means. Is he meant to just be half talking gibberish? Maybe. But, just thinking out loud again, as you do. Is it normal to be thinking so much? Warado, please. I'm never really getting killed with that. I used to be really good with that. That used to be my, like, a good go-to of mine. I have memories of destroying with that weapon before. Damn. I'm only one ahead. I need that harpoon now more than ever. They're behind me, aren't they? He's right behind me, isn't he?
Now say thank you, ma'am.
God! Where did everybody go? They're literally on the opposite side of the planet.
What are you eating?
How could you tell I was eating? I made myself a meal prep, but I forgot to add passata to it. So it's just rice and veg and cheese. It's nice, but it's not very tomatoey. It's meant to be like red rice, red tomatoey rice, but it is none of those things. It is some of those things. It is rice. Not red and not tomato. 2 out of 3 of those things, I guess. It's not. So actually, no, it's pretty bad. And it's a bit drier than I expected. So I'm going through it slightly. Slightly. Whereas when I was a kid, I'd be eating Billy Bear meat. And bowls of cold spaghetti. Maybe cereal. Some good like golden nuggets. Yeah, nice bowl of golden nuggets. That was my go-to as a kid. That'd be what I'd be eating in between matches. Maybe mid-match. Maybe I was the kind of guy that tried to eat cereal while eating this game. Saturday morning cartoons, Saturday morning cereal. Oh, those are the good times. Hey, it's Saturday now. Not the morning anymore. But hey, we all got to age somehow. Oh, I thought that was a villain. It was just an awesome. Oh, hello, Brian. Error. How about slicey dice? Thank you very much. There could be a chef. I don't know. A crazy chef cannibal. He doesn't have to be a cannibal, but you know. Or a Muppet. That's what I want to see. Like a Cookie Monster character. Great, brilliant. Oh, almost got him into the meteor. It's a meteor shower. Oh. You gotta like decompress in a shower first, but it's a meteor shower. I love that. Oh, that's so much fun. God, maybe I'm stupid. I only just noticed these puns now. Visual humor. I'm trying to think now, is there anything else like a visual pun now that you know that? I don't know about that. But meteor shower's great. Come on, buddy, where are you? Somehow we're really spaced out. Pun not intended. But like it's hard to find somebody with this. This might be the biggest map. It's pretty damn big. Something's going funky with it anyway. Okay, someone's through the teleporter. There you go, let me just throw some grenades in there. And then take this for the guys right on top of me. Science does not rule in this context, Fleming. Brian! Ah! Somehow that did count as a kill. I did somehow get someone. Hello, Tim Jim. Welcome. We're at the very last level of cell damage. I got sliced in half. What a horrifying scream to die on. Oh well, I can slice people back now. Chainsaw Man it is. Ah! Perfect. Brilliant revenge. Just what I like out of my cartoons. Violence. Good lead this time. I'm not getting destroyed. I think it's also I never went for the fireworks special. Just does not work for me. Although I do clearly have the time. Should I make the last kill be a firework just to say I've finished my arc? You know what? Maybe that's a good move. They're right here. Oh, but I'm only 70 ahead. Is that worth it? Is that enough? Wait for Fleming to get back. Oh! Well, so much for that. I didn't know that was going to give me so many points. But with that, we get the vacuum and
I will.
oh, I guess that's it. Yeah, alright, fine. Well, let's make one more move, because we've shown all of the intros. You have to beat every single level with each character to get their outros, their finale, as it says. What does it say? It says it here. Like, view Violet's finale, and everyone else's.
Top viewers streamboo.com
And also, what is a shame is the special characters that you can unlock. They don't get anything. They don't get intros or outros, which is a real shame. So, don't worry, I banned that guy. Just a classic one-botted stream, you know? That's Brian, that's Count Earl, that's T-Rex, and that's Whack Angus. What lovely logos they all have. I need a logo. I want a logo like this.
Scammer.
Yeah, just a scammer. He gone now. So, let me disappear over here. And let me set up the reveal, shall I? Don't mind me. It should simply be just like cell damage, all cutscenes, I guess. HD all cutscenes. Wow, that sounds very nice. Only 2 years ago. Yeah, let's run with that. And then, where do we go for this next bit then? I guess just here. Hello, nice to see you. There's again one of our older screens because it's 2D layout. Hopefully, Warudo itself doesn't just die on us. That'd be sweet. Actually, ooh, yeah, already freezing on us. Maybe I should go back here. Yeah, this is nice. Oh wow, that's not at all the screen you need to see, but all right. Thankfully, also not a spoiler, so not a problem. Cell damage, all cutscenes. Are you ready to witness this while I'm frozen a damn again? Can we not, please? Spare me! Let me move this over. There we go, because this can fit now. It's not 4x3 anymore. Let's see how every character reaches their end. Is it incredible? No, it's not a story arc, but it is a second cutscene with everyone. And maybe that's the best we can really ask for.
We're doing your interview. Didn't you get the memo?
So we've seen Violet's intro. Let's now see her. Will it be her outro or? No, it's everyone's intro first. Okay, that's fine. Let me just do a cheeky little scroll of these. That's everything we know. Lovely. Okay.
Models for Ethical Animal Treatment would like you to know that no real sheep were harmed in the making of our show. Ooh. All our sheep are professional cartoon sheep, trained in the arts of the cartoon gag. Violet?
That's right. Cartoon sheep don't mind at all when you do this to them. See? And they don't mind it when you do this either.
Oh.
Nor do they care when you do this, or that.
Yeah.
This message brought to you by Models for Ethical Animal Treatment.
So that's the world that I think my law's gonna bake into. Maybe we too can kill some sheep and bring them back. I liked how much I felt like I really fit in with that one. Like the outlines, the black outlines. Oh, great times. That is the last, while I'm frozen again. I love that. Maybe I'm an ice streamer today, not a water slime. I think I'm an ice slime. That happened to a mate of mine? Oh, wow. I'm so sorry. Sheep are dangerous, man. What can I say? Yes. That is the last scene you see of Violet. It's just like, oh, she likes violence at the beginning, she likes violence at the end. It's not a story arc, it's just another scene. Fun, though. Let's see another. What's Bruno up to? Oh, Bruno's is odd.
Hi, I'm BT from the hit show Cell Damage. You know, being a big stepbrother's easy, and it's fun, too. There's lots of kids who need a helping hand.
Like Ditto.
I became a big stepbrother in
That's
less
me, I've
than
got skates.
5 minutes. There's hardly any papers to fill out. Careful, Billy!
Maybe that's not me.
Oh, kids. They're so cute and huggable.
Oh.
But they sure do sleep a lot. What's up with that? To become a big stepbrother or sister, call your local branch today.
So yes, BT is also a bit of an Elvis impersonator. He's an Elvis construction worker. You know, they all come up with weird things, and then he wants to be a stepbrother now.
I got to go for a bit, I'll be back.
Alright, correct site. We'll probably be done by the time you're back. I'll be ending in about 10 minutes, so thank you for joining me. But first, we have more outros for those that are still here. Have a good one, we'll be here tomorrow. This feels like a Flash animation front, or from the noughties. It basically is. It's just not Flash. It's just 3D, whatever these guys have. It's very nice and quirky. It's nice and nostalgic.
A big stepbrother or
Maybe I was that kid with the skates, and maybe I'm canonically dead.
sister, call your local branch today. Cinder really has a unique style of cooking. I'm not sure if the judges are going to approve or not.
British.
I'm thinking very much that Chef Pierre's dish is looking much more tasty at this point, I must admit.
What will the judges think about all this raw meat? Cinder didn't even have time to cook it.
Oops. Oh, yeah. I win!
Oh, okay.
That's the best response you can really give. Oh, okay.
It was nice watching. Bye.
Yes, have a good one, Crexite. We'll be here in the future. No worries. Gosh, is the latency that bad? I'm so sorry if it is.
Long thumbs.
Also, I'm wondering, do we in our lore take like an all-game show? Because it seems like it's not just the violence. It's not just the
Bye,
gameplay of this.
Brexit.
The humor is so internet in this game. And it's before the internet, kind of. Like, you know, YouTube came about 2005, 2006. This is before YouTube. It is proper Newgroundsian, I guess, yeah. Wonder where they are now. Or what they were doing at that time. Yeah, you know what? It really is. Anyway, puppetry, anyone?
Thumbscrew?
Oh, I'm feeling blue, Spanky.
Don't be sad.
His name was Spanky. And then we have the Johnny Bravo style whip sound. This game really was ahead of its time. Mostly.
Bad boys,
Yes, ma'am.
you can be happy anytime you want. You just have to know how.
Yes, ma'am.
Besides, we have a special guest today, the Easter Bunny.
Happy Easter, everyone. I didn't understand that one as a kid. I'm not sure I understand this one now. What? Why? Did she kidnap an Easter bunny? What? Huh? What? Fascinating. Fascinating. Absolutely.
Listen up, you mugs. Now,
Hey, I also just realized this is nice. These characters are both Charles Martinet. He's just double booking himself on this point.
before you start to dig, be sure to contact your local city officials, whether or not it's safe and all, see? You never know. You might run into your waterman. Or maybe power line. Or maybe even your gas pipe here. Don't
Just like Mario and
Don't be
Luigi.
a pig. Think before you dig. Thanks.
What lovely, cute, PDA? Whatever it is. Personal warning. I love that. Yeah. Going back to the, Dominique one. It's just, yeah. It's just like, as if, like, she did something wrong and they just hard cut. Why did it end like that? It just does.
Besides, we have a special guest today, the Easter Bunny.
Oh god, it cuts early too. Yeah,
You might
it's just...
Don't be a pig.
They're not all winners.
PSA.
PSA, that is the word I was looking for. That makes sense.
Fleming, I understand Butch here used to pick on you in school, steal your lunch money, tear off your arms.
What an asshole.
How did that make you feel?
Like this. Oh my God!
He really is an asshole now.
Our next bully is Jocko. Come on out, boy.
Reconciling with bullies.
This may drain the studio's electricity.
I'm happy for Fleming, you know. He got a budget after being on the show. He had a great old time. Alright, that's fun. That's lovely. And, I guess that's the last of it. Yeah, that's all there is. That is the entirety of what there practically is to see from Cell Damage, other than playing as the special characters and running through those maps again in slightly different goals. That is the game that inspired, weirdly, a lot of the things I like and do. It gave me an adoration for cartoon visuals, the cel-shaded aesthetic. There you go. That's the better soundtrack. And even the name. This was made by a company now defunct called Pseudo Interactive. I realized the word pseudo from this company, took it on as my favorite word, and then completely separate to using it as a noun and a name, ended up naming my frozen body as Pseudo. Surprisingly inspired. There's nothing really more to see. It's a small little pocket that I spent many a time in 2004-ish playing. I bet this game didn't even come out in 2004. It's probably a 2005 game and I didn't realize. I really wanted to share that as like a nice thing I can always gush about in some form. But otherwise, that's all there is to write today. I've been streaming for 3 hours and 7 minutes. I'll be back again tomorrow for some Euro Truck Simulator. We're going to do it with full body tracking. You get to see the back of my head in classic fashion. Hey, 2001. I'm glad I'm ahead. Cool. Maybe I did this all through 2002. Good times all around. They don't make games like this anymore, and I would love if there were others. I got an adoration for vehicle combat out of this as well, and that's basically going to be the lore of our game. We'll have our own vehicular racing, cartoon logic, madness in all forms. And hopefully first, though, I can fix out the madness of freezing in place. Was cool meeting you, bro. Same to you too, Metal Gear Ghost. Thank you for the sub, as you gave earlier. Sorry I keep freezing in place. Hopefully it'll be a more fantastical time next time, assuming my computer doesn't crash on itself. For now, I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you around. Never forget, every second is of infinite value, but thank you for spending so many of your seconds with me.
Remember to charge your stuff.
Oh, it's been charging this whole time.
CYA
Don't you
tomorrow
worry.
laughing face.